Hey everyone! Still getting everything set up, but we're gonna have the quarterfinals. This is the quarterfinals one. It's gonna be Banka Cola versus White and Yellow. Pre-show is still going on now, but I know I'm like 5 minutes delayed, and so it's probably like a minute between. Oh wait, it's like I got a call. I gotta turn off the sound.
I'm gonna set up the lobby and I will join you in chat in a sec.
Cool. Yep, we're gonna have the Mantis. Woo!
Woo!
So exciting. Wait, are you still the Mantis, or is that you changed it there? Do I also call you
I'm
the
switching
Mantis?
officially so that people don't get confused anymore. That's right.
Okay, I need to change mine to Alleviate because the other one is not the right name.
Right.
Whatever. A lot smarter doing the 15-minute pregame or pre-show. Wow.
Yeah, of course. But that means that I am late to hosting the lobby, so I gotta hurry up and get it up.
It does make sense.
And I have to DM the captains as well.
Okay, we're now up. Yes, sound is working. Hey everyone, welcome. Wait, well, I mean, you already know. I already said it hello at the beginning, but we're back again. My picture's back on there. Lobby's up. We're getting ready to go. This is TD2L Pro Series 5th edition or 5, or I don't know exactly what we call it. But I'm
It is the 5th edition of the TD2L Pro Series. That is right.
There we go. I put the title as Pro Series 5. But yeah, I'm Alleviate, and I'm here with the Mantis. I'm gonna say hi. You already said hi. But yeah, they're the organizer of like everything. You probably know them if you know of the league at all, or know about the league. It's pretty cool. So if you saw the pre-show on the TD2L official stream before, you probably got a little catch up on what's going on what all the different teams are. They kind of did a nice little summary of like everything. And this is my first time casting the league as well, so it's kind of exciting. Here I've kind of pulled up the bracket here. Let me see. You can see right here we're in the quarterfinals 1. There's 3 of them going on at the moment. This one is the 4th and 5th seeds, Banka, Cola, and White and Yellow. If you saw the pre-show, there's some fun things about both teams, but they're the 4th and 5th teams. So I don't know much about them, but based upon the pre-show, we should see some fun stuff. It's White and Yellow's first time. They are a brand new team. We have no idea what the draft's going to be like. We only really know based upon their past history. And Banka Cola, the exciting thing to watch here is Maloy, who's apparently super important and is a god and stuff. But yeah, so and if you don't know about TD2L, the general thing here is these people, at least in my opinion, they could be pros. They're all like immortals and ranked immortals and stuff, really high up there. They're really good. And this is them playing it out just for fun, I suppose. I don't know if there's is there a prize pool?
Yes, there is. No, there's definitely a prize pool. It is this week. It is $200. The winner gets $100. The runner-up gets 50, and third and fourth place get 25 each. However, last week we introduced a feature that has not been used yet because we had no second semifinal game, where the losers of the 2 semifinal series, if they want to challenge each other for their share of the prize pool, they can do so.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and we have no caster for that yet. So if you want to do that, you're all open for it.
Will that be after the grand finals, or would you do it before?
That would be after the semifinals.
After the semifinals, okay. It's nice to give them a chance.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if they want to, they want to say, look, we think the only reason we got this, we did get $50 is because we were on the wrong side of the bracket. We would have beat the crap out of those other guys, and then they want to go to challenge the other team on that basis and get their money. Then if both teams agree, they can go for it. I
guess that is how this works. It's just straight into the bracket playing. Like there's no playoffs leading up to it, a regular season or anything.
But it is optional. So if one of the teams doesn't want to do it and they just want to take their $25 and go home, then they can do that too.
But how do the teams get ranked at the beginning? Like everyone kind of has like a 1 through 8 score. Is that like based upon past performance?
There's a mix between previous TD2L performance and their player ranks. So like Killsteel Esports might be might have slightly worse MMR than say Sanking Gomez, who is the 3 seed. But we put them at the 2 seed because they played the last week's champions very tough. It was a 65-minute slobber knocker game in game 3. Almost won. They had the TB carrying. It was close.
Oh God. I'm excited to see some fun Dota. I mean, if you've been watching the TI-11, of course, the group stages are going on, and I keep getting sad and happy. But now we got some more Dota. It's nice. Definitely rooting for the wrong teams in TI. But I don't know. I like who I like. Hopefully
I like C-Dub to repeat again, but I mean, Sanking Gomez, if they can get all their boys in the TD2L voice channels, they're going to be very scary.
Ooh.
We're waiting on one player for this lobby now, and we are waiting for Sanking Gomez to get in their TD2L lobbies. I'm helping them out with that right now, so I'm going to mute myself for a minute. Be right back.
Cool. Well, I will talk to random people that are there, if anyone feels like watching. Let's see. So, setting up Sandy Gomez. I'm still trying to figure out who everyone is. Let's see. Sandy Gomez. There we go. I found them. There's so many more teams than last time. It keeps adding up. It's currently 1 through 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. There's 14 teams. 14 teams in the league. Wow. This is all top tier Dota, probably the highest tier Dota that I've casted. Very exciting. This is if you haven't seen before, I've tried casting 3 times before this. The past 3 series, like everything except for the first time, and things just keep happening. The first time there was like last minute cancellation. The second time there was another last-minute cancellation on the teams, but then the new time I couldn't actually do it, and then the third time, then I got sick because I got the vaccine, the booster. But now we're here, which is great, and it's Sunday, and I have all day, which is great. So now I'll get to do this one, and then after this, the winners of this play against C-Dub Esports, the first seeded team, and that should be fun. I know yeah, it should be fun. I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Yes, it looks like the other teams are all set in their voice channel lobbies, except who are we missing? We got Rims, we got Maloy team, we got both of our teams, so we're good on that. But we are waiting on. Let's see, we got Sankin Gomez. They're getting in there? Nice, nice.
We're waiting on Duggar. I don't know who. It's hard to know the names of people.
It looks like we're waiting on one of the Rims players. So that would be. Let me check the team. The rosters are on the website. If you don't have the link.
Yeah, they just don't match up with the Dota names like half the time.
Yeah,
so
they're all different. I asked them specifically to give me their Dota names so I could put them on the site like that. But they tend to be pretty slow about those kind of things. I believe it's Thana we're waiting. Oh no, this is the other Rim. Right. There's two Rims.
There's Dash. There's Dash, Thugger. Dash and Thugger are the ones. I don't know who Purpose is Dash or Purpose is Thugger.
I think we're waiting on Thugger. That's why. Let me look at the MMR on that real quick.
I like
Thugger's their support. No, we're waiting on Thugger. Yeah.
Thugger. Okay.
And Surge. It looks like the Purpose plays all their mids, so Purpose would be Dash. Yeah.
Yes, that's a cool name. We'll see if they're in game.
Which one, Thugger or Dash?
I like Dash, but Thugger's also kind of funny. My favorite names. I've had many favorite names over the casting years. We'll see if any fun ones pop out of this one. Now I know Maloy is Maloy, not Malloy. I'm glad.
So true. Yeah, I believe it's Maloy. I tend my personal belief is that it's pronounced Maloy. Yeah, he is the coolest player in this game, and also the only TD2L player who's done TD2L so far. He was on the 3-time champion Hot-Headed Reborn. They
kept winning.
They cruised to the first 3, and then the last time they lost 3 of their players, including Maloy, and bombed out in the first round, unfortunately. But Maloy's back with his own team, and they look pretty good.
So is Maloy the god just because they were on the Hot-Headed Reborn that won all the times?
Yes, they were. He's also just a god of he's the god of all chat. He's the god of voice lines. They love. I don't know if this was a Maloy invention, but they love to use the honk voice line whenever they get killed. So expect.
Oh God.
They're big honkers.
Hard not to get tilted when that happens all the time. Or the spirit break. I hate the spirit breaker taunt. That's annoying. Certain things just get to me sometimes. Well, Maloy is gonna be exciting. We're just waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you take it again so that I can make sure that the other series is getting started. I have another admin on that, but he is not responding to me, so I'm just gonna make sure.
Okay. And I will figure out by next time how to separate my audio channel. I did it one time before, but I've casted so long by myself, I haven't had to split audio channels before, or in a long time. Oh.
All right. Oh, the Braxy team is not in their channel. I need to get them in their channel. Hang on.
Oh. Everything's so official. Number 1, number 2. Yeah, Maloy's channel. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong RAM. There's 2 RAMs.
There are 2 RAMs. That is confusing.
That's not confusing at all. Okay, yeah, that's very confusing.
That's why I thought the Braxy team was in their TD2L Discord. Yeah, specifically because of that.
They're not the same person, right? Even though their name is exactly the same, even the uppercase, lowercase.
Yeah, not the same person. That is correct.
They aren't the same person.
They're not the same person. That's right. They're 2 different players with the same capitalization. Not just the same name, but the same capitalization.
Now I can look it up. The only REM I know is the band. REM. Okay, I don't know. Well, that's cool.
It looks like Sankin Gomez is in, Rim is in, the other Rim, the team that actually has Rim in their team name.
Yeah, Rim
and Maloy's in. We just need the Braxy team in. That's it.
Let's see. Ooh, my favorite team name now is Napkin plus 4 Utensils. That is my favorite name. I love it.
We're not going to see them again.
Wait, why aren't we going to see them again? What happened?
They were very unhappy last week because we had no call, no shows, and they got hit with 2 of them. Oh. So they basically spent a lot of time sitting and waiting around. They 2-0'd Hot-Headed Reborn. or they were supposed to have a play-in series. Their opponent didn't show up, and so they had to wait for another hour. And then they beat Hot-Headed Reborn 2-0 real quick, and they had to wait for another several hours while the semifinals played because they didn't get to play theirs. So they were not pleased about
they
that.
were good, but they just not a good experience. Not a good.
Yeah, we're trying to minimize the number of no-call, no-shows. This time it looks, if we only have Civ Family as the no-call, no-show, and that's because of, Russian missile attacks, which they can't do much about,
Yeah,
I'd be pretty happy with that.
Oh, I'm glad it's getting a bit better.
Yeah. Banka has a couple of Ukrainian players as well. That is an Eastern European team versus the Braxi Lexi team, which is a South American team, so they'll have about an equivalent ping disadvantage. But Banka has their power up, fortunately. They got it back a few hours ago, so they will be good to play.
Nice. Yeah, I thought that was funny. South America versus Eastern Europe, and they have to play in the U.S. So everyone's
cool. Oh, yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah. I know it just happens sometimes, but it's funny. I guess I'm
get a little cultural blending. They have similar Dota cultures, very aggressive, but also different in some ways too. I think SA has been they have a lot more emphasis on these like BOT and Spirit mids pretty much exclusively versus like they have a lot of carry mids in Eastern Europe. So I'm excited to see that interplay.
Do you mean like in general, or like the people in this league that you've seen?
Just in general, but also the people in this league too. It's been both.
So I was like, I know Beast Coast and I know like a bunch of other teams. I don't really know many other South American teams besides.
Yeah, Chrysluk actually doesn't play like that. That makes him unusual among SA mids. Is the way he plays? He likes to play these like 3-position mids sometimes. Like he loves to play Mars and stuff like that, which is cool.
Oh, I like Chrysluk. Oh.
I do too. Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
I hope it's never gonna happen, but I hope someday Dende comes back. I know it's not gonna happen.
He tried a couple times.
He tried.
Tough.
I was
Sometimes
like, yeah, babe.
Old. I'm old, man. I can't.
I know he's old. But for me, he is Dota. He is the face of Dota. I can't. And it's never gonna go away.
How long have you been playing Dota, Alleviate?
Since the beta came out. Only Dota 2. I've only played it since the beta came out. I played Han before the beta came out, and then I never played the original Dota. So however many years that is. I've been
playing since 2003.
2003. Oh, so you were the original Dota.
That's correct. I was playing since Dota All-Stars version 1.3. Nice.
I didn't get introduced to it until college, and they didn't have it yet. So when we played Han, I liked Han a lot. I miss some. I want some of the Han heroes to come. I heard someone told me that they're gonna bring some of the Han heroes to Dota. I think that would be cool.
I am going to give these guys some rolls.
Roll. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're having trouble with their rolls. Yeah, so I'm gonna fix that for them.
Gotta be able to see their voice channels.
And so we try to tell these teams about this beforehand so that they don't get confused. But they did not read the DM. Yeah.
Everyone's here.
They are here, but we need to get them in. So they can't have their coach in the channel the whole time. Basically, we need to get them in TD2L voice channels, more or less. Let me send him an image.
Oh, it's to make sure you know who's in their channel?
Yes. So every team is visible to the admins.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So they have. There's a creative voice channel, and we sent a DM about this to the team, all the teams beforehand, and I'm DMing them right now as well. See, are they all in there? Did they manage to get? They said G. Are they?
I think we're
they
missing
are in there. Okay.
One person, right? Braxi?
All right.
Aren't they missing a person?
Yeah, we see them in there now. Awesome, perfect. They only have 4 players, but they'll get the 5th one, I'm sure.
Okay, I was like, they're okay not talking to their 5th person.
All right, we'll do the coin flip since we can do that before they're ready, technically.
Coca-Cola. Oh, W1Y doesn't have, the white and yellow doesn't have a picture.
It's just straight up the Coca-Cola logo. Yeah, I love that.
I like it. There's no white and yellow logo. I hope they have like a flag or anything. Coin toss has been done.
Just does not have a logo. I asked them, they said no logo.
No logo. We are very clear about this.
Hell yeah.
Banka Cola won the coin toss. They pick first pick. I always take second pick, but that's just me.
Yep, and I just want to make this is sort of maybe I could go now, but I want to make sure. Yeah, I asked them again. They're ready to go, and we are going. Also, a sad note for this one. Valve, for the first 4 series, we had no problem, but they refused to approve our ticket this time. They didn't decline it. They just haven't approved it yet. It's in pending. So we are using the Division S ticket temporarily for this one. So that's where you can find the games on Dota Buff.
Division S.
Yeah, Division S is our currently in hiatus sort of amateur division, which is for like average 4K MMR, 4.2K.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Yeah, that is currently on hiatus, but we have the ticket available. In the future, I have requested and gotten approved that we will use a seasonal ticket, so we'll have like 3-month-long quote-unquote seasons, and we'll just use that ticket every time.
Yes.
Yeah, good
cool.
shit.
Here we are on the drafting phase. Time for the intro again because now we're on Dota TV and stuff. Well, hey everyone, welcome to the TD2L Division S. Wait, no, TD2L Pro Series 5. Pro Series 5th edition. This is the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals 1. We've got number 4 seed Banka versus number 5 seed White and Yellow. This is the best of 3, and it should be really exciting. There's got a South America team and an Eastern European team playing in the US. Each have weird ping. Oh, I'm Alleviate and the Mantis is here. Yeah. Yeah, we already went over that.
Do I call you Allura Kitty or Allo
Alleviate.
Kitty? Which one is?
Alleviate.
That's right. Alleviate. We're going Alleviate.
Or you can say Allie, whatever, like the Allie, Alleviate. That's what everyone does.
How are you doing this fine afternoon?
I'm doing so great. It's Sunday. And I got to sleep in.
5 seconds remaining.
And finally, everything worked out, and now I get to finally cast it. It's exciting. And they are already picking really quickly. Undying got banned out, no surprises there. And Primal Beast and Marcy. I love Primal Beast, I've seen so much of them. But they got banned out already. And the Silencer. Omni Knight gets picked up as the first support from Banka. Don't remember if that was a particular hero, but generally a good support. And we got the heals, we got the sustain, we got the Hammer of Purity, which is so silly to me. White and Yellow picks up Lestrak and Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, of course, is going to be a support. Lestrak could really depend upon things. I guess he's their first pick, so it might not be a core. But
that's an interesting. That's an interesting. Like Lestrak Shadow Demon is an interesting. Let's see. Any idea if Banka and what White and Yellow will play? Yes, they're playing right now, and I will give him the link. Yes, somebody, the future opponent of these teams, asked me if they're playing right now, and they are indeed. It's interesting because Lestrak has just come back into the meta recently, especially with Secret playing it as the 3 position, which I was doing. A couple months ago, by the way. So this might be their 3-4. This might be their 3-4 combo. Is the setup with the disruption into the Split Earth?
It makes sense for sure. But I guess it used to always be you gotta have it's a coreless track. You don't not do that. But we'll see if they just do the pause 3 and 4. It could be fun. But they're up against the Pudge now. Banka. I love Pudge. I'm so glad he's now a core hero. Typically played as 1 these days. It seems like. I have no idea what Banka preferences are, but always exciting to see up against.
They will prefer aggression, a lot of aggression. If this Pudge is the carry, like for example, the Pudge probably being the carry, that is not going to be a Ricing carry. They're gonna play that like they're gonna fight all the time.
Okay.
And that's why they banned this. I mean, as soon as I saw the Pudge, I immediately thought, oh, they're gonna ban Timbersaw, and sure enough, there they go.
Oh yeah, all that strength stuff. So now we got Omni Knight plus Pudge. They'll be probably together in a lane, I would expect. They do. Yeah,
killing the Pudge when he has Flesh Heap and Heavenly Grace on is going to be miserable. Unless they purge it, of course, and Shadow Demon, pretty good at that.
True, I guess once you get to that level. Or at least early game, they should be in a pretty good place.
Yep.
Double melee though. If it is that weird, if it is really like all 4 of these players in the same lane.
Might have scouted their teams here because sometimes these teams don't scout each other because the brackets come out unfortunately so late because we're trying to take new applicants as long as we can. But they banned Broodmother. That's a very specific ban. I would not be surprised if that's targeted.
Yeah, you don't see Brood played like that often, so yeah, it's got to be very intentional.
It has been played more in the TI though. We've been seeing like a non-cheese version of Brood, although it's kind of cheese because you're Brood. But
it's cheese. It's always like yeah. Take over the whole jungle on one side of the map, and just
yeah. Hey, have your jungle LOL, like not cheese,
If you don't play Brood cheese, then you can't really win. Maybe you can't. I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna settle at. Where the new.
It's more that it's been being played like traditionally and being picked earlier. And when I say not cheese, usually when you associate cheese with a late round pick. for example.
Sure.
Like a last round pick. But they've been picking it, I believe, as early as like pick 15, which is the first pick of the second phase, which is very unusual compared to pre-TI.
Yeah, because usually it's always about so easily counterable, and so you don't do that. But different?
Yep.
Okay. Well, they banned out the Brood and the Beastmaster. Beastmaster, this classic offlaner, would do very
Also
well.
another mob push. Why can't I think of the term for that? Zoo. Another zoo hero. That's right.
Zoo. Oh, haha, yeah. I guess if they're going to go that all aggression, just go for all the split pushing stuff. All the tower pushing.
Because they have no push on Banka right now, so I think they're anticipating a 3-position who shoves. They have not
Maybe
banned the
some tower
Enigma
here.
yet, and that was my focus hero for Banka. The Melee Enigma, very powerful, so we'll see.
You did call it out, Melee Enigma, and it's still on there. I'm guessing it's not big enough for White and Yellow to ban it. Clearly.
I mean, there's some teams at TI that have been like Fnatic in particular loves the first pick Enigma. They'll pick at 5 if they have to.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a good anti-Enigma hero.
There we go. Long range stun. Long cast animation. Open for Rubik picks to counter it. But generally very nice. I like the Nyx ban though. I think that's very smart up against the Shrek. Because that would
Rubik's actually a very good hero. Not just the Earthshaker. They're all three. Well, mainly the Lesh and the Earthshaker, but yeah, all three heroes
Good
love
stuff
stuff
to
to steal.
My favorite is Rubik's Shard stealing Splitter. That's just ridiculous. Perma everything, perma stun. It's just Yeah, Earthshaker.
I'm pleased to say, fortunately, the team that had their opponent not show up is not mad at me like last time. They're not yelling at me like "fuck you."
Wait, was that the team that didn't show up because of airstrikes?
The other team, the team that was going to play them, they just said, okay, we're going to pub until then. They didn't say like "fuck you."
That's nice. Enigma, there we go.
Oh my god, the Enigma's here.
Melee Enigma and Tiny. Wow, their team is going to be fun. Okay.
Oh yeah, these Eastern Europe teams, at least the ones that have played in TD2L, they're super aggressive. They love to have fun. They love to all chat.
Wow. Okay, so Tiny and Enigma. So we got lots of stuns. We got BKB piercing stuns. We got that's the offlaner. Pledge 1. Tiny probably support. I would expect. Could be technically mid, but most likely support. I don't know why it would be mid. Enigma versus,
yeah, it's probably going to be a support Tiny, I would expect.
Yeah. So is it going to be okay? Like, I mean, they pick Enigma into the Earthshaker, which naturally has the physics that naturally is going to kind of make it annoying to black hole until you get BKB. Suppose if they know what they're doing, it's not that big of a deal. And they're not going like a big summon strat, except for the Eidolons, so no Echo Slam to worry about. Doom! That's smart. That's smart.
Now that's interesting because I was saying earlier that we've seen a lot of offlane Leshrac, and if you're first phasing it, it seems like you would not be putting it in a farming core role, but where would that put the Doom then? SA teams do love to play safe lane and mid Doom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like mid, you could swap, either one of them could do it. They do have last pick, so they could kind of do some weird last pick and do something. Well, they still need a one. But well,
it's very flexible, and they have the true last pick at number 24, so they have a lot of flexibility here. I like that.
But he's melee, I guess. Both teams pretty Doom will be nice, I suppose. The lanes could shape up to be kind of odd. Shadow Demon with Lestrak versus Pudge and Omni in that Banka safe lane would be a weird matchup.
Yeah, because the Shadow Demon isn't that good against the Omni Knight until he hits level 6, because he can just he can just purge when or not, it's not purge, sorry, you cannot purge Shadow Poison anymore. That was a change made about 6 months ago. But he can heal through the stacks at least.
Well, and they're both so tanky, and the Lestrak and Shadow Demon are so squishy.
Yep. But also they have a hard time reaching them if they don't get these miracle hooks. The hammer into hook is not reliable, so they could still dodge pretty easily.
Well, they got Shadow Demon for the save, so they should be safe in that sense. At least if someone does get hooked.
5 seconds remaining.
Tiny though, yeah, Enigma Doom. So each team has plenty of control. They each have team fights. They have a nice distribution of heroes. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be a sick game. Yeah, look, there's the Bat Rider ban. This is you could tell from the bans, like some of these lineups might be a little flexible, but you could tell what they're expecting. White and Yellow expecting a mid, as we do as well. Banka expecting a safe laner, so they think probably the Lesh is mid and the Doom is in the off lane.
5 seconds remaining.
It is fun to see when the other team, they don't really know. You kind of have to guess. Like they don't even know what the other team's gonna, where they're gonna put
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, last week we did have a couple of like last ban phases where they would ban 2 different roles because they're just like, I don't know, man.
Radiant team pick.
Lunar Storm. Okay, Abandoned Spirit. They're both like, I don't know. White and yellow definitely needs a 1. They don't technically definitely need a 1. Who would I want to see? Coca-Cola needs a mid, of
10
course. Who should
seconds
they get?
remaining.
Storm is gone. Any of the spirits would be okay. I feel like.
Yeah, they want a spirit hero. I think that's sort of their bread and
Void or
butter.
Ember makes sense. I like. Well, Ember's probably safer, but I prefer Void myself. Banka Core needs. Yeah, what are they gonna pick? I don't know. White and yellow needs
I
something.
wouldn't expect a void spirit here. That's my guess.
That's your guess? Okay.
He's very good at clearing out SD stuff, especially early, and his silences on his axe is very good later on.
Yeah, it's all about that timing, I guess.
Ooh, that's another mobile mid hero.
That's gonna be good, because yeah, White and yellow doesn't really have a way to stop it. Even if you demonic purge it, when he's rolling thunder, it's not gonna do anything. And dooming before the fact, you kind of got to do that, but after the fact, it's too late.
Yep.
Interactions
And
with
there's also the
10 seconds remaining.
also one thing to be careful for is they have the if they bounce people with the roll out of black hole. We've seen that a couple times at TI so far, so
Ooh.
be very careful.
That'd be very, very risky. I hope we see Doom Scepter. In TI, they did like everyone got Lincolns, and then they got Doom Scepter, and Short Major Lincoln's pointless. But then, I don't get like when you get the Scepter on Doom. Like, why do you wait so long? The AoE is so good. AoE Doom. They need to get
It
Black
depends
Hole.
on his role. If he's gonna be the offlane, they probably should get it early. Yeah.
Sniper.
Choose your hero.
That is interesting.
Ooh, that's a hero that's very easy to get on top of if you're the Tiny or the Pangolier. So I'm interested to see how they protect him. Is the SD just gonna sit behind him literally the entire game? Like maybe. That's not a bad idea, honestly.
It's definitely a good save, but he is so squishy, and they have a decent amount of catch. I mean, not Lucky Hook's kind of hard, but someone's gonna get blink. There's gonna be a couple blinks at least, and no way to stop the rolling thunder.
Yep. And that is going to be indeed a 3 Doom. Braxy is their 3-player. Astarte playing the mid Leshrac, and Anthony on the sniper safe lane.
So mid Lesh is
I'm getting a request to re-lobby. Hang on. What's happening here? Yeah, one sec. I'm gonna just take off my mic for 1 second.
Okay. Oh, everyone disconnected. Yep. Let's go back to the thing.
All right. Well, we will remake an all pick. All right.
Yep. Disconnect.
Password is the same, by the way.
Okay. There we go. Did someone fail to load or something?
What's that?
Did someone fail to load?
It looks like somebody failed to load and could not reconnect. Yeah.
Well, everyone's filtering back in. Should be back soon. Their names are so random. There we go.
Yeah, it's fun because the team that had a player drop still isn't in yet, but the team that didn't is already all in.
They're on top of things. Okay, so that's Malloy, and then there's XD. Watcher. I gotta figure out the name of the people that have different names in there. Okay, so it's where are we at? XD.game, Maloy, Monero Watcher. So that's Watcher, XD. .game and Monero. One of the two. Oh. Well, we'll be back soon.
Come on like online until fairly late because he's a 4 position, and the only other initiation they have before that is Pudge. So I want to be able to see if they, because this is an aggressive like hero composition, but do they have the ability to jump people before that? Let's see.
I got my thing all set back up. We're in the game. Sorry, I totally missed what you just said. I was switching everything back over. You said something dramatic and exciting.
Oh, the all chat is flying already. We got
They are
SA
so
versus
excited.
Jets. Oh, we have a pause. No.
Already. Oh, already lag issues or something. Wow, they have a lot of voice lines. I'm glad they're in such good spirits.
Oh yeah. And we have the frowny face already.
So, okay, so Clock 50 is Thugger, and Anthony is something, and Spader is something, and Braxy is Braxy.
Oh, the order of the white and yellow players is from 1 to 5 on the website, so you could track it that way. I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate for Banka, but for white and yellow, yes, I put it in 1 to 5 order.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I have to figure out what the things are. White and yellow, so REM. They're not in the same order on my screen. Braxy on the website is 5th, is 3rd, and then on the game he's 5th. Oh well. We shall figure it out. Dat Game is there, and Watcher. And anyone. First one's anyone. I don't even know.
Because we're already getting into the early evening over there in Eastern Europe and Ukraine and Russia, so I'm sure they're like, come on guys, get real.
They get a long,
with the TikTok, let's go.
they get a long night ahead of them. TikTok, TikTok. Where's the honks? I guess it's not honk time yet.
It is not honk time yet because they have not gotten a kill. And also, that could have been a hot-headed reborn thing. We don't necessarily know if that's a Maloy particular thing, but I like to think it was because he is that kind of guy.
Hopefully Sniper comes back. So many line
Yeah,
drawings.
I'm counting from 136 or 137. Sorry, EST. So if they don't have him back by, let's see, 147, then we will have to tell them to screw. But I hope he's back. We want to see some good Dota, folks.
It's gonna be great. Don't you worry, everyone. It's gonna be
Don't
fantastic.
draw the Z. Don't draw the Z, Banka Cola. We don't have that rule yet.
You can't draw the Z. Oh, tic-tac-toe.
That was, yeah, they're playing tic-tac-toe. He drew the line anyway. Yeah, no, the Z was a, the Z is a symbol of sort of like Russian nationalism / support for the war. And there was a DPC player who got his team kicked because he drew the Z in the minimap in a game. Yeah, so I was just saying, please don't draw the Z.
that would be drawing in a whole bunch of stuff.
And this is not the Z though, so we're okay.
Well, I'm glad they're playing a friendly game of tic-tac-toe. I don't know how I haven't seen people do this before. I've seen many
it's just
things.
who can draw the fastest. It's not even about who wins, like taking turns.
It only lasts for so long, but it's still fun. I'm really sad. Why did they take that away from casters? Ooh, out of here. Why did they take away the ability to draw on the map for casters? I'm very, very sad. Like,
it looks like Sniper is connected per the top of the screen, but he has not had a reconnection message yet. So
that is
interesting.
weird.
It's taking a long time.
There we go. Reconnected. Well played. Well played. Anyone is so excited.
And we're going. Okay.
I'm
And the
just gonna
game
use
is
the
finally
engagement.
starting. Let's go.
Well, here we go, everyone. Welcome to the actual game after a long pause. Everyone has joined. This is game number 1 of the best of 3 between Banka Cola on the bottom side, on the Radiant side, and White and Yellow on the Dire side. These are the 4th and 5th seeds. It's quarterfinals number 1. This is the very first of the Pro Series 5. This is the very first round of the thing. Yeah. So
Yep. And we see an interesting ward, I think. In my opinion, interesting, at least from the tiny mid. It's just straight up on the other side, on his side of the river, like right in the middle.
Oh yeah, those ones where you're like, okay, I'm not gonna risk them actually dewarding it instantly before the game starts. It's always the eternal game of like, when do I put it? Where do I put it? So it doesn't get caught.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, just like the whole warding thing where it's just like always an endless mind game.
Oh, you word up at the ward. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tend to see it on the runes for the most part, but sometimes if you don't want to get dewarded, you just put it in the middle and say screw it.
Yeah. Or you smoke and get it there early. Okay, they're coming up on us. Hammer up party.
Is it a hook?
Shield about hook.
Oh,
It does connect. Glock 50 is gonna get pulled back. Thugger. A couple more hits from the punch to do it. Free first stack. First blood drawn by ANE1. ANE1. Tips
Wow,
to
and a +1 flesh tap once he flesh heap stack once he skills that ability.
Yep. The bounty. Let's see, was it two and two? I guess. Even
And
trade.
that is very dangerous in this game because there's not a lot of physical damage on Dire. Even when Sniper gets items, he's gonna be probably going for the Maelstrom first. And if Pudge gets early flesh heap stacks, they might
Hooks
just
again!
win this game.
Hook back on the Glock 50 on the Thugger. But Watcher's been doing a whole lot of work with the Hammer of Purity. They're gonna go on Glock 50 again. Glock 50 doesn't have picture for another 10 seconds. Astarte has a split earth. Watcher pops the Fairy Fire, and they're gonna kind of split up and go their separate ways. Do they want to? Hammer of Purity on the wrong person. Hook in 1 second, it does connect. The second kill for ANE1.
Beautiful hook. That was not a setup hook at all. Beautiful.
Already such aggression
top
from
lane
bot.
Doom is almost dead to the Eidolons. My God.
Wow! Already, both teams are just going wild. Oh, it's so cute. The illusion tangos.
There's a half strength salve used on the Doom as well. Jeez.
Oh, I hate that. And then gets, yeah, that's no fun.
They had no choice though. He couldn't CS because he was so low.
Well, over top, yep, Braxy on the Doom. Wait, I thought Braxy was their pause 3, or is it?
I believe it's a one position election. They just switched lanes to get a preferable matchup so the Doom can eat the Eidolons. That's my guess.
They definitely swapped things up. They didn't bring the Shadow Lesh together for the early easy gank, early easy setup.
Yeah.
Spider here at the top on Shadow Demon. Shield Crash coming in. Braxy taking a lot of damage once again from the Eidolons. Disruption.
We didn't get a chance to talk about it. There's a lot of switch ups from what we expected. It's a mid tiny. The Pango is in the off lane, not mid.
It's so weird.
It's very interesting.
Anyone's carry gets off. Split Earth. Fisher does land
Split Earth.
perfectly combo. Watcher is in some serious trouble. Lightning Storm comes out. Watcher goes down to Astarte.
Yep. And this is interesting. Look at the items on this Omni Knight. He went Ring of Health first. What is the
What in the
purpose of
world?
this? I'm curious. Oh
wait, no.
Wow.
He sold. It's for ANE1. It's just the fountain, bringing it from the fountain. right?
Yes. See, okay. Yeah,
I was like, wait, how did he get the money? First of all, and why?
I was wondering about that as well. No, that
Oh
makes
god.
sense.
That's
But
very,
why would
yeah.
he need to bring it from the fountain if it's from the side shop? You can't buy it at the fountain.
Just
Why does he
saving
have
time
it
for the
at all?
fudge. Saving time.
Because you can't regen off of rings anymore. You used to be able to do that, pull it to other people, but
Oh,
you used to be able to pull the like rings of regen and rings of health to your allies, and they could regen off of it. Yeah, but that's
Oh,
not
okay.
the case anymore.
yeah, but he just brought it like Aeon just dropped it in the fountain, I guess, and then Omni TP
Yeah,
in.
so I'm saying, well, I guess he may have set his career to the to his own right, to his own side shop. Okay,
Yeah. It's too far away, I guess. It's just faster to do it this way.
That's true. Because sometimes you want to walk there, but the creep wave is so far back, then yeah, you need to pull it that way.
And just easier for Pudge anyway. Making it just.
Yeah, so it's actually good that he died. He got to bring the ring. Nice.
Funny how the things work out. But mid, we've got the tiny versus the sniper, so they're pretty even last hit wise. It just seems.
Ooh, missed hook bottom.
Oh.
Yeah, they
Watch
tried
us
to go
getting
for
blocked
the.
out a bit.
Ooh,
Splitter
missed
doesn't quite
everything
land this time.
bottom. Oh my.
Heavenly Grace on 2 rot, but it does end really soon, so they back off. Flesh
Yeah,
Sheep
missed the
are-
split earth as well. They wanted to go for the surprise Heavenly Grace, canceling the stun into the hook, but it just didn't. He successfully dodged it on Sarte.
It's a tough lane. Like they're already level 2 Omni and level 3 Pudge. They're so tanky. It's gonna be so hard.
Yep, it's gonna be hard to kill it. I mean, if they get the Omni like they did before, then maybe, especially if he has multiple points in Edict. But he's going for the max Lightning Storm, so probably not.
They're playing a smart build. Okay, nope, no pulls for you. No pulls. No stacks.
It's same going on in the off or the top lane where the Enigma just kills off the small camps. So no pulse for you either.
Yay, Eidolons. Okay. And last hits, Pudge is lead. Wow, the top 3 spots.
Tiny
Oh,
got the
oh.
rune. He's still going north. Is he gonna go for a
Sure can.
gank or is it just the bounty rune?
Spider's getting pretty low. But no trouble there, Yep, steals
No.
the banner. Nice
And
job.
Tiny is gonna head back mid. Yeah.
Makes sense. Level 5.
Ooh, the pull almost canceled, but they got the range creep. That's pretty good. In the bottom lane, rather.
Ah. Hook
Yeah,
doesn't
that's-
quite connect again. Dodge that, but both of them. Fissure connects onto Watcher. Oh, Split Earth with the Aftershock, and
Like,
down
up
goes
again.
Watcher. The level 3 on Earthshaker, finally. That's pivotal.
This is a perfect lane to get the 1-1-1. Oh, top lane, Doom.
Oh,
He's
Doom's so
very
low.
low. SD's gonna get run down now, too. Oof, very
Oh,
close.
so many Eidolons, but not fast enough. They're constantly so low. Do they have any regen? Sticks. Nope, no
Yep,
more regen
the
left.
Doom popped a stick. SD still has his, yeah.
Doom's going
Wait,
for
a
the
pop
Midas.
refill millet. Interesting. Okay.
So it's such an odd, so definitely a different lineup. Shield crash on the Spider. Spider's getting low again. We do have a swashbuckle. It does connect.
missed.
Big charges, but there's the disruption. Only level 1.
Yeah,
Oh
they
god.
need to go for the-
Here comes the fire.
What an ambitious
Big
hook.
charge.
I love that.
It was close. It was a little bit of a bait too.
And meanwhile, on the top lane, they got the Pango.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was watching.
That's interesting because Hot-Headed Reborn was known for their weird 4 positions, particularly the 4-position Dragon Knight. And while it's not the same player, this is a 4-position Pango. Very interesting.
It was just so weird. Oh, there's the Malefice onto Braxy. Getting a good chunk of damage from the Eidolons. Pop the stick charges. He needs some regen.
Too much regen from Devour, yeah. He's got that level. Or I guess it's back to Scorcher.
Yeah, they stopped it.
Actually, does he even have regen anymore
There's
at
no
all?
regen. It's so annoying.
Ah, I hate all these changes.
No built-in sustain. I hate it. Oh, Watcher is in trouble. Maybe if there's
Watcher's
no.
in trouble.
Heavenly Grace comes out. Splitter does land, but Watcher's a bit
Fish
too
for 6
tanky.
seconds.
Aftershock. One more hit's not quite enough. Hook pulls back Thugger. Thugger's gonna get pulled down by the. Oh!
He's just dead.
Fissure comes out. Lightning Storm. ANE1's the one who's in trouble now. Flesh Heap in 2.
Oh, we said too tanky, but
They're
maybe
faking
not.
it. They're faking it. Flesh Heap. Oh, it's just level.
Ow. Big turnaround in the bottom lane. They got zoned out hard early, but look at this. It's another huge set of kills.
Yeah, they really came online. Once they got the Aftershock on Earthshaker, it's been way easier to set up. They've connected on the splitters more consistently.
Yep,
Wow.
it's that 1-3. It's that 1-1-1 build at level 3. You don't see it all the
Over
time,
at
but
top,
it is very
Braxy,
good.
Malefice. Disruption in the. Oh, that was cool. It interrupted the swashbuckle.
Oh, he's still
barely survived. Spider
How did they
goes
get the
down.
SD?
They saved the Doom. Saved the Doom. Nice job, Spider. Oh,
Yeah,
and
saved the Doom.
is he going for it?
Or
he's
did
fine.
they? Or did they?
Braxy. Does he know? Does he know? Oh!
Ooh, he missed.
Blind swashbuckle, not quite enough. But he still has
And
level 2
Doom's 2
shield
HP
crash.
now. He's got tangos.
TB's coming back in. They don't have vision of it. Showcat does connect. Braxy's in trouble, but there's disruption onto the Pango. Here comes Malloy.
Urshiker's coming too.
There's no mana for ult. I think, yeah, Malloy's got up here in Pudge at bottom. Toss up and down goes the start. 4 times kill streak ended. Nice rotation by Dat Game. I totally missed the rotation from Tiny.
Very interesting by Tiny as well. He's going pure rotation. Look, he did not go treads for his woeful attack speed. He's going phase boost.
Malloy gets hit. 2 of them get hit by the fissure. Malloy's in trouble. Malloy's in trouble. Jumping on the Spider. Spider's Malefist. Alright, doing so much damage and down goes Spider. Infernal Blade takes him down. Tiny's rotated back to top. Avalanche comes in. No mana for a toss. Oh, gets to pick up a tree. Hits Braxy and down.
Wow.
Glock 50. Fissure. Oh, but the show crash keeps going in. It's gonna be just
coming. Boom.
Anthony gets the kill on the Pango. Dat Game gets the kill on Glock 50.
What a wild game already. 14 kills in 8 minutes. This Tiny is everywhere.
They're rotating so fast, and he's getting pursued by the Pulse Nova Lightning Storm. So much trouble. Has Dismember. Probably need to use it. You're gonna die.
Oh dear.
There we go. Waiting for the TP. He's getting back up. 2 seconds for Heavenly Grace comes out. Escort. Oh god, pops the Flesh Heap. Sweat Earth hits.
It's a disaster for Flesh Rack. No.
Oh, it was so all about the timing of the cooldowns. Flesh Heap came on just enough time, pulling him into the tower before dismembering. Wow.
And the TikToks are coming back. Yeah, they're very rude, these boys.
I've not heard any honks yet. Is this the team, one of them that likes honks? That's a different team. Someone likes honks a lot. Someone likes the honk.
Oh, it is the Eastern Europeans. Indeed, it is Banka Cola. Okay. That's right.
We shall see if it comes out.
The Coke boys, yeah.
Not quite level 6 on Pango.
He's got to earn, too.
They're hunting. Oh, wow, already.
Yeah. I mean, he skipped all of his early stat items. He just has earn one. That's it.
Oh, Braxy's gonna have.
SD just TP'd in. Oh, and Tiny's there too. If they can see the Tiny before they show the, or see the site before they show the Tiny.
They showed. Oh, Traveler comes out. Over at bottom, they're trying to bait in. There's a fissure. It does catch. Splitter does Lightning Storm. Splitter does connect this time. Urshiker takes a long way around. After shock, Annie's
Oh, I'm watching the top lane, bottom lane.
Oh, bottom. Annie, they do get the final touch on Annie. That. Oh, there's the stun on the Spider. Spider gets finished off by Dat Game.
That was an incredibly bad play. The Pangolier swashbuckled forward, and the Tiny tried to throw him back, the sniper back to the Pango where he was before.
Oh no!
And so it threw him towards his tier 2 instead of backwards. Because he swashbuckled forward. Mid toss.
Well, they're at ganks on both bottom and top at exactly the same time. Meloy drops at top to.
Yeah, they're on the same page, but they did it at the same time. Yeah.
But bottom, it was the Lesh and the Earthshaker. They did catch out Annie. Even with the hood. The hood almost let him survive, but it wasn't quite enough. Braxy's got the Midas now. Do we have level 6 on Pango yet? Not quite. Oh, we need that. We need that. Dat Game is going for Blink first. Okay, pings out over here. They found Glock 50. Malefist, Hammer Praise already there. We do have Echo Slam. Black Hole connects. Solo Earthshaker. There we go. Black Hole. Down it goes. It was a courier in the black hole. Or was
yeah, courier was in the black hole. Killed by black hole damage. Pure damage affects courier.
There we go. There we go. That's cute. That's cute.
And just in terms of, we have a report from the sidelines from the other game. It looks like the underdog Rims Isekai Adventure is doing very well against Sand King Gomez in game 1 right now. They might take the upset in that game at least.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. And they're gonna push bot lane now, and I don't think they're gonna contest that. There's no way.
We got level 2 edict, but yeah. See, they popped the glyph on the creep. You don't have glyph on them.
They have no initiation. I don't know what they're gonna do here.
They have Rolling Thunder now. If I got level 6, I guess someone must have given him a tome, because he was level 5 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, it's too slow though. We have the blink on Tiny, but he's not in the area.
We almost had Wraith Pact on Enigma. It's pretty quick.
Wow, yeah, Meloy is a god, like I said. He's so good.
3 hero smoke. They want to take out Pudge again. You've already killed him twice. Oh, the Tiny blinks in.
Tiny finds them.
There we go. 100 to 0 on the Shadow Demon. Doom connects on the Dat Game. Splitter does. Oh, Splitter gets faked out. Doesn't actually go. There's Pulse Nova. Guardian Angel's here. Heavenly Grace. Not quite enough. Swashbuckle miss. Rolling Thunder gets canceled.
So close to a save. by the Omni Knight, but just too much damage from the Slash. I like the decision from him. He was going to go for the splitter at the first after the Lightning Storm and decided, you know, I'm not going to risk it. I don't need it. I can just run alongside him and kill him.
It makes
Nice
sense.
play.
And then he could have used it for the TPs because he had close to the tower. Lots of very smart, high-level skill plays here. Or high skill, whatever. Good people, good players.
These guys are pretty good at Dota. Yeah, all of them are. Like, this is probably going to be our cumulative MMR weakest matchup, and they're still like really, really good.
Bloodstone finished up on a start.
Ooh, there's a 3-man smoke in the bottom river from Banka.
Ooh, looks like they're gonna run into Lesh track, maybe. Oh,
ooh, they turn away from Lesh.
Mid. Sniper would be bigger, right? Oh, there we go. There's quickly Lesh. Start gonna maybe drop. Pops Bloodstone, healing up so much from the Pulse Nova and the damage. Still alive, Rolling Thunder back and forth. Can they kill him? Assassinate comes out and eventually dies. Pidger blocks him out, but is it worth it? Tiny dies, Omni dies, Echo slams used. Just watch Buggle Heavenly Grace still on top of Pango. Antisocial is maybe gonna get away. Looks like it should be fine.
Yeah, that super early Bloodstone, he got it pre-13 minutes.
The perfect
Gave them enough
item.
time to turn the fight.
The perfect situation. They could not kill him for such a long time. I thought he was gonna 100-0 and just right then.
Yeah, and if you could get him before the Bloodstone, I would argue that's actually a better target than the Sniper, who has his Maelstrom already, but it was just too late. Barely.
Oh. Well, what happened? Core
They're gonna
and
run into each other here. They have vision on Radiant, but not Dire. And it is daytime, though.
The Wraith Pact available in 30 seconds. There's no Echo Slam left. Watch Low connects. Chill Crash comes in. It's going to be enough. Office. Pitcher gets not fast enough. Blink forward with the Infernal Blade. Down goes Pango. Blinking his blink reveal. They didn't make it caught out. Pulse Nova, Bloodstone. But the hook comes out. Assassinate not barely. That was like
7 HP.
2 seconds? 2 HP. How did that? How? What?
Incredible. What by Annie.
So the extra time of the hook pulling over make the assassinate take longer and just obviously taking him out of danger. Wow.
That was so cool.
Aloy adding to your godness. I know it was really Pudge doing it, but you work together.
Calculated, right?
Calculated. Oh, that could have been so much worse. But there's the blink reveal on the Doom.
And if you look at this net worth, actually the highest net worth on Dire is the Lesh. Oh, it was the Lesh. What? He just lost like a bunch of net worth at once. I wonder if he ate a tome or something. But yeah, he's still the highest net worth on Dire, over the Sniper and the Doom.
They're all pretty, they're all pretty even on their side.
It was all those kills bot lane, yeah.
Invis Rune on this Tiny. Who's he gonna look for? Wait, Tiny's going for a late Midas that game.
That's very interesting. Oh, they see the Shadow Demon. Will they go for that kill or not? They don't want the SD, but that might be all they get. Oh, but they see them though.
Yeah, Sentry Ward and Ops Ward, they know. There we go, D Ward.
Yep.
It's okay, it happens. Gets free money.
Oh, they want to go. Yeah, they can get top tower here, but the Tiny won't be there. That might be not good. Very good for a Banka Cola if the Tiny's not there. If they get counter initiated on.
Well, they dropped the Wraith Pact at least. They're going in. They're gonna try. Okay. I guess they can take
got
it.
That Eidolons.
TP's coming in from
Here
Earthshaker.
rotations.
No blink yet. We do have Shard on Thugger. Frazier comes out. TP's coming in from.
That Shard edition's good against Eidolons. I like that choice.
Yeah, I guess they won't get the tower. Everyone's still here in the area. Rolling Thunder
including
up.
Tiny. He's here now. They want to go. They want to dive.
Demons
Bad.
up.
Oh, they see, the courier sees 3 of them.
Now they know someone's there. Blink forward. Picks it up. Rolling Thunder gets faked out over and over again. They know Spider's here, right? TP's coming in from the Doom.
Oh, this is
Fisher on 2. Aftershock. Oh no, Rolling Thunder comes in. Doom is here. Doom does not drop the Doom. GA gets popped. Watcher so low. Watcher drops to Anthony because of the purge from the demonic purge. GA got instantly canceled.
Oh, this is a really good disengagement from Banka Cola if they could just get out of here. Only lost to 5 position and they got the tower as well.
They still seem to want something. They're going for the outpost. What? Okay, Bloodstone's popped. It starts really far in there. Future comes out, doesn't quite connect.
Melo doesn't have his blink yet. He just got the gold for it.
We do have Scepter on Annie 1. Chill Crash comes in, disruption instantly. Doom is just farming up creeps. Has blink, has Doom to catch on the Spider. Spider gets dismembered and down goes
He's
Spider.
coming back too. They have the outpost.
TPs.
Here he comes.
Everyone's here.
Yep, and Maloy just got the item to provide the big casting plays. The blink is on its way.
Yes, there we go. And I'm not biased. I don't know either of the teams, so I'm just saying yes because it's exciting. And I've heard so much about Maloy.
That is what I'm here for. I'm here for good Dota. And the reason I like Maloy is not because I'm biased, it's because he provides good Dota.
Okay, Shrapnel, they want to defend. Oh, do they want
Is
to?
he gonna
They be
look
careful,
for the
sniper.
sniper,
TP's from the Spader. What are you doing? Disruption instantly. He's dead,
He
right?
immediately
Pitcher.
self-destructs. He knew better.
Oh, hook connects on the illusion or the Eidolon. But the tree toss goes out and down goes. Doom pops a Doom onto
Doom
Malloy.
Malloy.
Oh, the hurricane back. Down goes Malloy.
Ooh.
That was cute. I love the Doom hurricane. From the
Yeah,
creep.
nice usage of the Hurricane by the Doom. Very well done.
it's
They
so
have
cute.
vision though, so they can hook if they could get the right prediction.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Oh,
any like magical
that's
hooks
vision
since
too.
the beginning. Since the blink forward, avalanche hook does connect with the middle of the toss. Echo Slam comes out. Aeoni's like, I want to get there. Heavenly Grace plus heat. Blink forward, Inferno Blade. Trying to do Rolling Thunder, but not quite gonna get it off.
These fights are so tense.
They're always on the edge. No one's like backing off. They're just always staying up in each other's faces.
They love playing on the edge, yeah.
And I like it. No one's like, they're not like having a plus one
It's
charm.
assassinating so bad.
Oh, blink forward, toss back onto a creep.
Nice.
Oh no! Black
the
hole
black
onto the strap. Oh, they catch on the Doom as well. There's the toss coming in. Hammer of Purity Dismember, and down goes the start. Doom is just 1v5 in the middle of it all, and down he goes.
Wow, nice re-engagement from. They still have the tier 1 tower mid. They did not respect the Malloy TP back.
And they took out all 3 cores at that point. Sniper,
Yeah.
Lush, and Doom.
Also, I believe the Earthshaker died at the beginning as well. That was and the Shadow Demon at the very, very beginning. So if you count that whole engagement as one engagement, it's a 5-man wipe.
Oh, there we go. They're just, they had enough time to respawn.
And Tiny did not, by the way, go for the Midas. He has his Echo Saber on the way.
Okay, I'm glad, I'm relieved. Disruption, Fissure, a little mistimed there. But nice job.
Yeah,
Like
all I
I
can do is
said.
block him.
It's like, okay, fine, okay.
Yeah, I guess we won't get more kills. Fine.
You got me.
They got the D ward. They understood that they could only do that if they had vision in the area, and they got the D ward. So that's like almost. I believe that's no obs on the map for white and yellow. That's very bad. They got a ton.
Oh
of
wow.
D wards.
Yeah, no vision.
Yeah, pure like that's all been D wards, by the way. It's not that they haven't been placing them.
They can't see anything. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, now it seems like for the first time in all game, it's a bit calmer. But nope,
Yeah,
things
they're-
are happening.
they're
Again.
trying to-
They're rotating. Doom, why are you
Yeah, they're
here?
trying to chill.
Oh. That game did not even consider that Doom was here. Doom,
Doom
Braxy.
has no Doom yet, but he's walking in
Flash.
very aggressively.
10 seconds. Swashbuckler connects. Rolling Thunder comes out, but Hurricane to the low ground. I did not know
Ooh,
that
nice
was a thing.
approach. And the Fisher, nice.
I have never seen that ever. I didn't know that was a thing. You could self Hurricane.
That's the self hurricane, yeah.
That's so
and
cute.
also self hurricane in time with the Fisher on the Earthshaker to block the roll. Very cool.
That was perfect. Everyone's here. Okay, so what's everyone? Oh, Pudge is 2k ahead of the next person. A start is still. Is it a start or a start? I don't know how to pronounce it. Whatever. I keep saying.
Astarte, yeah. Astarte is,
Astarte.
I believe, a Norse god.
Oh,
Maybe
Astarte.
Greek. I'm not sure, but it is Astarte, yeah.
Itemized. We got the scepter there, shard there. Doom's going for BKB next. That makes sense. Earthshaker going for Blink. Still a ways away. Route to travel on the track. It's pretty good. Also going for BKB. 4 hero smoke. They want to kill
That's
someone.
interesting. The bots on Lash. It's very early, yeah.
Dragonlance there. They're gonna run into Pango. Blink forward. Infernal Blade comes out. But Swashbuckler Heavenly Grace dispel. And they have to back off.
They're playing very touchy again. Did not use the Doom.
Oh, and they get the D ward. That's good. Blink forward. Toss. No avalanche. Self disruption. 3 hero Fissure. 3 hero Aftershock. Swashbuckle, Steel Crash, Spider's in trouble. There's a Spirit Vessel and Spider goes down. Blink forward by Malloy. Luckily, Doom blinked away just in time. Midas.
That only happened that way because I would like to mention there was a very 2K mistake made by the Shadow Demon. He if you look at the Sentry Ward, it has damage on it because he A-clicked it by mistake.
I
instead
saw
of the
that
ops
too.
The first time.
Well,
Yeah.
he might have had the thing on. Like I didn't know about the thing where you could make right click be attack. Right click would be deny stuff.
Yeah.
He might have that turned on instead of A clicking. They go for Roche. Definitely makes sense.
Yeah. There's no contest on this. They're too far apart. Unless they may be going now with the smoke.
It's a bit. It's far too late.
Yeah, it's too late. The smoke's in backpack on SD anyway. Yeah, Roche is gonna go to Banka Cola.
Oh, and Pudge has blink too. How many blinks do we have? 1, 2, 3 blinks on the side of Banka Cola.
They're going for a fourth
Nice
as well.
hero
Hang
smoke.
on, is it in this queue?
Instantly going. Who's there? Earthshaker's the first one they might spot. They don't have vision though. They have some wards. They could drop one. They're going
They're
different
gonna try to catch
directions.
this Pudge.
Over at bottom. Oh, they know Pudge to spend right there. Disruption for the save.
Disrupted the wrong target though.
Oh, that's not what you want to have
TP in
happen.
now.
And now he's gonna get slowed too much. Hook comes back in. Rolling Thunder. Down goes Braxy. Spider is caught. Caught again by the Rolling Thunder, and down he goes. Earthshaker gets caught up by the Tiny on the other side, and Melee is pursuing Sniper. Oh no! They're all pursuing opposite sides. That black hole on the solo Sniper. You might as well. Your whole team's right there in the neighborhood. Swashbuckle, toss, and down goes Anthony. Tips a Sniper. Oh.
It's still only a 3K lead, surprisingly, which is, I mean, it'll go up to 4K because of the farm that they're going to get. And you can see where they're bracketing out the jungle and the triangle and the bottom tier 2. But yeah, still only 3K.
Yeah, I definitely feel like the momentum is in favor of Banka, but yeah, but that net worth difference is... Their top 3 heroes are really, really, really up there for the side of white and yellow. I keep forgetting the names of everyone. For the side of the other people.
It is white and yellow versus
Banka.
Yeah. It's fair because I only found out the name of white and yellow last night, and there was somebody else submitted a team application with just one player for a team that I'd never heard of, so I thought it was the same guys, and I was like, wait, what?
Because it's hard to figure out. Watcher's kind of hiding. We got Invis Root on Tiny, looking for someone. The 3 hero smoke, but Tiny's interrupted. Oh, that stinks. That's bad luck there. Blink 4 hook connects onto the Earthshaker. There's a Swashbuckle, Fisher, and but the rod is too much. Wait, somehow Pango got the kill. Maybe it was the Spirit Vessel.
And I know US East / South American ranks are different than Eastern Europe ranks, but in theory, this might, like, MMR-wise, this should be a favored matchup for white and yellow, but Banka really taking it to him with this aggression.
Not giving him a chance to breathe. We do have BKB on Doom now. Pretty big. Hurricane Pike finished up on Anthony. That should be better. Still a ways from BKB. Astarte also has BKB. Those are some pretty key items.
They're smoking without the Earthshaker. Interesting. They're going again.
This could be a good catch
There's
out.
a Radiant Op
Tiny's
board in
not
this
there.
area, though.
Catch out. Disruption Hook connects on the Doom this time. Pops BKB instantly. Helming Grace says there. Doom connects on the Omni Knight. They'll get an easy kill on that one. Rolling Thunder comes in. Spirit Vessel, though, is on top of Spider. Blink forward by Spider to Tudge and get him down. Melee is just 1v2. Assassin comes out, and Melee is going to eventually drop. Working on there. Down goes Anthony. BKB popped by Astarte. He gets Split Earth. It does land. Can he get another kill? He's doing a lot of damage. Hooks out, comes out from Spider. Spider's in trouble. Spider gets a self-disruption. AoE's just so big. AoE with the rod takes out Spider again. That's a dive back from Eider. Spirit Vessel onto Astarte.
With the tree toss. Wow.
The avalanche toss backward. Trying to kill out the Tiny, but not quite enough. Braxy blinks away. Blink forward, touches out. Oh, the vision. The vision.
Yeah, they have a sentry. They just couldn't clear it out before the fight started.
They knew.
If you're smoking somewhere, you know the enemy team has been positioning for a while. You have to assume they have vision there.
Yep. And then you had another like drawn out fight, and they were kind of split up. They kept like picking people off one by one. It wasn't like all at once.
Yeah.
At least they got Melee, so that's good for this.
That will delay the BKB, and if they want to win a fight against this team, they probably should do it before he has that BKB, because he can disrupt the black hole with Fisher.
He's almost got it. After this tower, he'll definitely have it.
Yep.
All at once. There we go. Watcher's going for Glimmer Cape. Enigma, BKB up in like 500. Pango's got the Shard going for Blink. Another Blink. Oh, 4 blinks.
Yeah, they love their blinks.
Ooh, Tiny got Scepter. Now we're going to have... Oh no, Astarte!
Big trouble. Flesh is going to try to go on the Enigma, but it's a
Great
trap.
Pack is gone. Avalanche doesn't quite connect. Astarte is too fast. Astarte. Omni's here though. Do they want to... Nope, they're going to let him go. BKB up.
Tough chase.
Oh no! Tree Volley comes out on 2 hits, I think. DD.
That's double damage, yeah.
Ow, and still not even a Daedalus hit. No crits, just straight up damage.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, blink forward. No one's actually there. They were just kind of blind doing that for fun. Hook doesn't quite connect. They're feeling good. They're just throwing out stuff there in the middle of nowhere. Inferno Blade connects. Tree Volley comes out. Oh, BKB, but not going to stop Tree Volley. So much damage. Down goes Braxy. BKB won't stop Tree Volley.
Let's just like, screw this. I'm out here. I'm going bottom.
Guess that's a good reason to get Tree Volley. Now that they got
BKB's
BKBs.
a fun Enigma as well. Yikes.
Oh.
Interesting note here. This ward, this dire ward that's scouting up in the like middle lane, very deep. They had a sentry on Radiant, but it just expired.
Pango gets dropped.
Seems like a
Yep.
bit of a setback.
That Fisher to sniper hits could be pretty good. He still has no physical damage though. If they blink,
Oh, blink solo black hole with BKB. Tree Volley disrupted for the save. They do what they're supposed to do. Demonic Purge onto the Enigma. They don't really have much follow-up damage. Can they do it? Thugger is like, I don't have anything I can do. No blink. Toss back for fun. Melee is fine.
That is no black hole wasted though.
They did. They're feeling good.
They forgot about the Shadow Demon. They got away with the black hole on the sniper solo a couple times. They forgot about him.
I suppose it could have helped them with pushing. If Sniper's not there, they don't have as much high ground defense. A Sniper, but he does have buyback if they needed to.
Oh yeah, that's a dead Raxif sniper. I mean, he does not want to, or he has buyback, which is even worse maybe.
Watcher is on patrol. Clouding up a storm. Hello, Watcher. You are guarding. Oh, anyone has haste? Are you sure you want to be over here?
Yeah. If they doom him, that haste is purged, but he's too fast.
Don't want to purge up in 10 seconds. Okay, well, he's rejoining the team, so he should be okay. Kappa comes out. They know where people are. Spider, you're in the wrong place. Wrong time. Fissure comes out. Ooh, they want to chain stun A&E1. There's the doom coming out. There's the purge. BKB pop G comes out. Rex takes some damage, but not quite a lot. Pudge is getting heavily graced up. GA. Oh, was there a GA? There's not a GA. Mayloy's here, but no black hole. Rolling Thunder comes out. Can they catch out a Hurricane? But takes out Rax with Rolling Thunder. Bloodstone is popped by this track. Pops the dialogue. Edict. Pudge is getting kind of low. Watcher's getting kind of low. Rolling Thunder comes forward. The end of it, it's over. Spotful comes out. Echo Slam comes out. Tree Volley. They do take out Glock 50 with the last of the Tree Volley. A&E1 is like, I'm gonna BKB. So much regen. Oh my god. Dieback from Earthshaker. Buyback from the track. Buyback from Sniper. Why are they coming so far? And they have to catch the TV because you went way too far.
28 minutes.
GG is called. That Pudge just walking up. Oh my god.
Wow. The sniper turned around at the last minute because he thought he might have enough physical damage to get through the beak, but he has no physical damage items to get through the BKB. And headshot is also magical damage, so he just could not finish the Pudge off.
Well, GG. Banka Cola gets victory in game number 1. They're up 1-0 in this best of 3. Yeah, wow.
Wow, what a game.
That was so exciting. Okay, yes. They were just so aggressive the whole time. So aggressive.
And it is the same lobby name, same password, so
okay.
have fun.
I gotta update my
Teams know as well. We might, if the teams want a break, they can have up to 5 minutes, so we'll see what they want. In the meantime, I'm gonna go take a break too.
Okay, I shall as well. We're back. Coin toss. Or do you do just the opposite if you won last time?
Yeah, it's the opposite of last time, but also I asked. I don't want to. Basically, if you change the settings every once in a while, it will mess with the other settings for seemingly no reason, and so I do flip anyway. And I just tell them, pick a side and don't pick first pick, last pick if they win. All right, let's see.
Cool. Well, everyone's here. Everyone's all ready. Banka Cola picks Dire and white and yellow picks second pick.
It's interesting because Banka Cola took first pick. And they were very insistent
very
about
odd.
that. They took it immediately. Yeah. And well, they wanted the Omni Knight. It looks like, and white and yellow has the opposite preference. They want second pick.
I would like second pick, but everyone knows what they're doing, and Omni Knight clearly worked. Cool, cool, cool. I hope we see some fun stuff again. I think they might be on the pudge. Oh.
That game was crazy. There was so much action.
Looks like they're ready.
That is also from white and yellow.
Oh, it is. Okay, never mind that.
Right, they're just they're like they even use the Eastern European smiley face without the colon to try to trick me.
I've never seen that one. There we go. There we go. That's a real person.
Yep, we're ready. Yeah, each team has 5 minutes in between series if they want it, so we give it to them if they like.
Team ban.
Sometimes people just need to get water, go to the restroom, all that shit.
Cool, cool. Oh, here we are back. Welcome back, everyone. It's game number 2 of this TD2L Pro Series 5th edition. Best of 3 between white and yellow and Banka Cola. Oh, we didn't have them update the things. This is game number 2. We had Banka Cola won game number 1
seconds remaining.
with a pretty aggressive strategy, and yes, it's game number 2.
Team ban.
Hopefully, it should be fine. Oh
Yep.
yeah, I'm
And unfortunately, it's
yeah.
reflected on the scoring because we had to use the Division S ticket last minute because Valve would not approve our ticket this time as opposed to the last 4 times for no apparent reason. So here we are.
I always thought you could with the tick marks that you like manually set it in the lobby, don't you?
You can if the teams are set manually also, but the person with ticket access did not do that. So
Okay. Got it. I've only been part of it like one time on the inside, so I didn't actually know.
yeah, it's
Well,
fine.
well, we can see Pudge gets banned out already after we saw the fun that they had in game number 1. ANE won. I don't know which of the Banka Cola people that actually was, but their other name was ANE won on that Pudge running rampant with the Omni Knight.
5 seconds remaining.
That was quite wild. So
And that pairing was gross. They banned the Pudge. Not sure if they're going to ban Omni too, though.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're not as concerned. But Undying's already banned once again, and the Silencer.
Team pick.
Oh, banned their two best heroes. Maloy's Enigma not going to be there. As a result, though, last time they banned Primal Beast, this time they could not because the other ones. And so first pick Primal Beast from Banka Cola, which I love so much. Primal Beast has played so much these days. I feel like.
It was banned last time. They let it through to get rid of the Pudge and Enigma.
Yeah, we'll see. You'll see if it's better or worse when they have Primal.
5 seconds
I hope they have the skin, the really cool skin. And it could be like a mid lane Primal Beast. I feel like it's so oftentimes a mid lane, but it could be an off laner. He's such a fun hero. I'm so glad they made the model just like Ag's Labyrinth, and they just.
Hey, there she is. She was ignored last game.
Dire team
Wait, so both heroes that were banned first round get picked first round in this game.
Yep,
Marcy
pretty
and
much.
Primal Beast. They grab Enchantress as well, so already, presumably the 2 first supports. Marcy could be a core theoretically, but most likely I would think both supports for them. Marcy's so good, so mobile.
10
They did
seconds
change
remaining.
her rebound stuff, so now it's the stun, but it's really, really good. Enchantress is very, very hard to kill. Lots of heals, lots of stuff, lots of early game harassment with the creeps.
Radiant team
Banka Cola, though, already 2 cores right off the bat. Primal Beast and Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, that is. It could still be a mid Primal Beast to be clear, because that is almost certainly a safe lane Shadow Fiend. That's based on their history. They play that safe lane.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It could go either, but most likely I would think Shadow Fiend
Radiant
in
team
that offlane.
ban.
That's Primal Beast will ignore Enchantress's slow stuff because he doesn't really do right clicks. Shadow Fiend has a lot of magic damage, so that always helps up against Enchantress's ult shenanigans. Marcy's got Marcy stuff. Okay, yeah. Interesting heroes already, definitely different from
10
last game.
seconds remaining.
Hopefully it turns out to be a completely different kind of setup.
They really don't want to deal with this Omni Knight again.
Wow, they banned 3 heroes that were played last game. White and yellow is they're on point here.
Dire team ban.
So his Primal Beast with Omni Knight would be pretty annoying.
Radiant team
Quite
ban.
frustrating. Puck gets banned out again, as is Bat Rider, and I think Morphling was also banned again. Visage is taken out. Those pesky
Radiant
little
team
flying creep things.
Dire team
Boy gets taken out. I don't know why, but okay. Tiny's picked. White and yellow gets Tiny this time. We had that last time as the mid hero for Banka Cola.
Probably a core again because Marcy's usually a 4.
Yeah, I would think. Sometimes she could be a 3, but usually just a 4.
10 seconds.
So it seems like most of the time, even though it's a 4 Marcy, then they end up going like just BKB is like first or second item,
Remaining.
so that you can make use of your unleash and stuff. Tiny, so that's some more burst damage. Could be probably a mid Tiny. If it's Tiny versus Primal Beast, I don't know who wins that. They're both bulky, heavy hitting strength melee heroes. Primal Beast hits a little attack animation a little bit better. Tiny has a tree though. They're both massive. I don't even know. Shadow Fiend versus Tiny. Depends on how good the Shadow Fiend is. Tiny hits a bit harder. But if Shadow Fiend gets off the ground, then you gotta be worried about that. Still, I would expect a safe lane Shadow Fiend. Mid Primal.
Yeah, I think so too.
Dire team pick.
Getting Primal off the ground early will be cool. Whoa. Third pick Crystal Maiden as their first support. Guess the global mana Regen Aura is going to be good. All more magic damage nukes. Still good up against Enchantress. A single target stun. Huge AoE slow.
10 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Crystal Maiden with Shadow Fiend in a lane, they are quite the squishy duo if they're in that
5
safe lane
seconds
together.
remaining.
Yeah, they also do a lot of damage though, so it's very glass cannon.
And you can pretty much guarantee at least the two raise hits. It's almost guaranteed with the slows or with the frostbite. It's gonna happen. Let's see, and if it's Marcy in the off lane as a support there, Marcy's not the tankiest person in the world and has to get up in your face.
Radiant team pick.
They grab the
Razor.
Razor. Okay. Okay, Razor could also be a mid versus Tiny. It wouldn't be half bad. Razor could be a safe lane. Razor could be an off lane.
I think it's safe to say this is probably Razor offlane, Beast mid, Shadow Fiend safe lane, just based on what we've seen recently
5
from most
seconds
teams.
remaining.
Okay. I don't even know what to expect anymore. Since last game, it did not at all go with what we were hoping
Yeah, they
for.
all went crazy, yeah.
And if they can figure out what white and yellow's doing, I mean, they have the obvious matchups that would make the most sense. That would be the, like Razor with Tiny would be great to drain all the damage.
And Primal Beast is one of the few mid heroes that can contest Tiny in terms of attack damage when he has his E active as well.
He's still buff. Oh, and if he
very
let's
strong.
see, I haven't like seen it enough to know if the splash damage from Tiny's tree, if it's over the 50 damage threshold, that gives you the uproar stacks from Primal Beast. I don't
The
know.
splash damage, no, but from the it's just the once you have the stacks, you pop it and you can trade pretty evenly with his or not trade, but contest CS pretty evenly with his tree grab, and you have more attacks with it as well.
He's so chunky.
He's still very chunky. That's true.
Did they like? I feel like Primal Beast when they first released him, his model was even bigger, and he was just so big that they made it a little bit smaller because it was just massive when it first came
Dire
out.
team ban.
And now he's a chunky, cute little guy.
Dark Willow, she is my favorite support. She is my favorite support. I love her so much. That's interesting though,
Radiant team
because
ban.
almost guaranteed Dark Willow Enchantress supports. So then Marcy's gonna be a pause 3, or is one of them the other one's a core? That's a little bit odd.
I would think it's going to be a Marcy core, yeah. And one thing that's interesting about this Dark Willow pick that I actually don't like about it is Dark Willow tends to do pretty poorly against very early BKB buying cores, and Razor and Primal Beast get it
5
first
seconds
item.
remaining.
That is true. They do not have a lot of things though to interrupt Dark Willow to Shadow. I guess this is not gonna happen, but this is what I always think about: is things that are single target that Shadow Realm can avoid. They don't have much ways except for Onslaught to interrupt TP. Well, and
So
like
it's a very
Requiem.
curious pick, yeah.
It doesn't seem to match their lineup at all, but who knows? There's not like any amazing combos that any of the stuff works well with. Not like no incredible setups.
If they're
She's so
intending to
fun.
play just ultra fast before the BKBs come online, that's tough because like these BKBs come up on Beast and Razor like pre 20 minutes. That's gonna be tough.
It kind of has to be the first Razor item.
Yeah, well,
And
most of the
1%.
time, yes. It's very rare. Sometimes you get a Falcon Blade first, but that's basically it.
Oh yeah, it's depending on how the game's going. The plan is, the squishy there. I don't know. Okay, white and
10
yellow has some
seconds
plan in mind.
remaining.
They have some plan in mind. It's gonna be.
They
It's
have
gonna
true
be good.
last pick too. Yeah, they could bust out
5
the
seconds
cheese
remaining.
maybe.
And they could just swap the lanes around. Who knows? I don't know what they would do, but it could be really crazy. We're still waiting on Banka Cola, presumably another support, but they could make Primal Beast support for all I know, which I don't think I've seen before. They could do
Radiant
that.
team pick. Points away.
Pango 4 again.
Okay. It worked really well last time. So much slows. They did so well in that lane. If it's Pango with Razor, probably. Static Link will last a while with the slow from the shield crash. AoE stuff.
10 seconds
They
remaining.
don't have BKB piercing stuns on
5 seconds
either side
remaining.
yet. Yeah, not yet. Rolling Thunder will be good in general. Yeah, I like the Pango pickup. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, not just no BKB piercing, but there's very little that can get to the Pango if you see his role as a reaction stun. Like Marcy's takes some time. Tiny, you have to blink in and then press Q. And Willow, the Fear, also would probably not arrive before the Rolling Thunder completes.
That's a good point. Yeah, there's no like instant. There's no instant cancellations.
Yep.
Tiny's as close as you get when you get blink. Okay, I have no idea what they're gonna pick. I really don't know. I mean, Juggernaut is not that one. Okay, well, it's against Razor, so.
Yeah, I think this has to be a very hard carry. Something like Luna. It has to be something like that.
Okay, Luna.
Drow. Ooh, another range carry. It's
I was gonna
Drow.
say, I mean, Drow's fun, but is Drow the right thing with the current lineup? They're all so squishy. They're all so squishy.
Again, very easy to jump on from both the Primal Beast and the Pangolier, just like the Sniper last game.
Yeah.
Although that is a Starte on the Drow Ranger, Anthony on the Tiny, so that looks like a. Ooh, how are they gonna land it this time?
I'm so confused.
No, actually, that is right from last game. Anthony playing mid, Astarte playing carry. Astarte was just in the off lane, but yeah, it's the Astarte is their carry player.
Oh yeah, they just swapped the lane before. Okay.
Yeah, they swapped the lanes. Yes.
So mid Pango. Wait, what?
Ooh,
Wait,
did they
oh,
switch
it's
the roles?
support- so
Maybe
it's support
playing three
Primal?
Razor.
Support Primal?
4 Primal Beasts. Yeah.
Okay, I like this. They're shaking it up again. I don't
Yeah, that's
I don't get
different
it.
from. I've seen it a couple times, especially from SA teams. So they're turning their own ammo against them.
Oh, and they have such cool. I love their skins. The Crystal Bathing skin is so cute. Cool. Well, white and yellow doesn't really have any skins. They're really cool. They just they play Dota. They play Dota
I
well.
got some Drow. She has the crossbow on Drow.
Oh yeah, the Arcana of course, but the other ones are kind of chill. Banka
That's
Cola
because
is
they're
like
here to play
pulling out the
Dota,
guns.
not to play dress up.
There we go. It's not about the aesthetics. It's about us being awesome
That's right.
and having fun. Level 14 Drow. Oh, Melee plays Razor a decent amount apparently.
Yeah. He is an offlaner with a huge hero pool.
Okay, well here we go. And
Another. Oh, this is from the other team this time.
the customary first second pause. Now are you doing it just because the other team did it? They want to make sure it's balanced out.
This is if it was a bit of a shit post, then that this would be like them.
Oh, 5 hero smoke. They want to
Immediate smoke
early.
for the mid board.
hopefully place a better ward at the mid lane. They they could get a first blood. They got 1, 2 slows, onslaught.
Well, they have the lineup for it,
Could do
but
it,
they've
could do it.
smoked so early that it's going to expire probably before they get
That's
around
true.
to the area. It's just for the warding, I think.
Anthony's already here. Oh, but they put the ward without getting seen.
Pretty standard ward, all considered.
Yeah, for all that work.
Here comes
They're
the
rotating
wrap.
around,
They
okay.
pop smoke.
Gets popped. Anthony is there. Oh, he's on the wrong side of the trees.
Nice pop.
That could have been scary. Well, they did a lot of work.
And they're pinging aggressively. They know where they are now. They know they can't contest the dire bounty, so they're gonna go for it.
Calm. It's calm. They're like, okay, we know what happened. No big deal. Nobody died.
To battle.
We get our runes. They
Everyone
get theirs.
chill out.
Ah. Melee on there. So let's see if they switch any up lanes like weirdly.
Ooh, SF might go for the bounty on the top side though. He's walking uphill. They don't see him.
That'd be so dangerous. Aeoni.
Oh, he's going around. Okay.
Long way. Oh, block some creeps. Hopefully he'll get there and... Oh, he's just hanging out there. He's just being really careful.
He's baiting the casters. Feels bad.
Is he going to even get to the lane in time? Okay, he will.
Yeah,
Well,
he
they're
gets the
gonna
time to see
find
who
it out.
took it. Yeah.
He got it. Oh, now he's going to be a little behind unless he TPs.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get clicked, but he's gonna wait for him anyway.
So mean. Okay, and
Well,
good
it's also
spot
to,
for the
it's
ward.
also to get the rune to scout or the ward to scout the courier as well.
Yeah, great ward, and then blocking the camp. Good job there. Pretty classic. So now you get to decide which one are you going to deward. I'm sure Watcher knows that the wards are one of those places.
He could get both of them if he knew where they were, but he doesn't. So.
Yes, that would be very impressive if he did that. I would be very impressed. Oh, antisocial with Thugger. They're duking it out. We got the healing creeps, healing wisps. But he hit so hard, and he has boots. Do they both have boots? No. Primal Beast has boots.
Yeah, lots of heavy trading top as well. The Marcy missed her rebound on the range creeps. It got denied, but the CM took a lot of damage.
I'm guessing the Bramble Mace connected because they got a lot of damage onto the CM. Over at top, we have Aeoni this time at safe lane. There we go. Up against Braxy. Braxy is not in their safe lane. Braxy is in a more traditional off lane. That's the pause 3. CM's here with Spider. They're the two supports. I don't know who's going to win these lanes. Bramble Mace comes out. Watch taking a good chunk of damage. Raze comes out, but they're all just level 1. Not much they can do. Bramble Mace is pretty strong at level 1. Oh,
There's an avalanche. A lot of
Spider
damage.
taking a lot of damage too. Anthony's being merciless at mid.
This drop pick is really paying off. Look, they can't even get the static link on this bottom lane. This is very bad for Razor. He relies on that.
We got level 1 trample on Primal Beast. I suppose that's something. I don't really know how you pick when you're playing support. I'm not too familiar with.
I think you usually see the onslaught, yeah, but not this time.
They're doing what they're doing. Already had to pop
Maybe
this
just
out. Oh, Courier comes out.
better.
Spider gets the kill.
That courier ward pays off. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Lots of mangoes on the CM. Spider's just, wow, lots of damage. Bramble Mace doesn't quite connect this time. Watcher's too smart. Dodges between them all. Well done there. So Pango versus Tiny. I mean, Shield Crash is going to be pretty good up against Tiny, but Tiny should have, just has higher base attack damage. I don't know who's supposed to win exactly.
Pango can get creeps, like a set of creeps fairly low, and then hit the double nuke, and Tiny can't deny that. So this is a pretty poor matchup for Tiny relative to heroes that he can just deny every creep with.
That's true. You went for the Plasma Shield at bottom. Creeps, healing creeps coming out. Multi-shot. They're going to push a little bit for some reason. Yes, healed onto the ground.
He didn't get any CS, though, out of the multi-shot.
We got 10 CS up against 7 there, so 10 versus 11. So the carries are about even. The mids are even. Offlaners are even. Oh, there's the rebound hitting onto there. Toss back. Bramble Maze is there. Curse Crown comes out, but Watcher dies even before it lands.
It was inevitable.
That wasn't even close. Level 3 already on Marcy.
Yep. He's able to get 1-1-1, just like won the Earthshaker last game.
But they didn't even
get
need
that early
all that
advantage.
stuff. Yeah. Level 3's on there. 1-1-1 on each of the 3 heroes. On the 2 of them, Marcy and Dark Willow. I love Dark Willow still.
Yeah, this is a tough. I mean, this Razor's just getting bullied so hard by the double range combo. It's if you pick it before you know the carry and they pick a range carry, this can be very problematic.
Yeah, what can Primal Beast do? He's no uproar, so we can't like do the thing. We just tank a bunch and then go up in their faces for a bit, and that's even too dangerous. At least he's got.
He had to walk back to base with no boots. He has them now, but he had to get that at the base.
Yeah. Enchantress, are we gonna get a creep? Is she gonna steal a creep?
Oh, they want to go. They want to
Static
go.
Link this time. So Gustadil with it slow. Onslaught comes in. It does catch out. Trample as well, and Astarte is gonna drop. The range of the Primal Beast. That's just how it happens. He comes out of nowhere. Barely getting on there, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, the range is so long.
That was from like full HP. Just a static link in the onslaught.
Yep.
Oh, ow. There
And
we go.
if the Enchantress is not in range to use Enchant to keep the Razor from getting the full or decent duration static link off, that's what'll happen.
Yeah, until Drow gets a gust, which I doubt we'll see for a very, very, very long time. Well, she's back 17. So definitely gotten behind A&E as far as lots of hits goes, but that's what you'd expect.
Mid's even as you expect. All this Pango's missed 2 flag bear creeps in a row. That's problematic because they're a lot of gold.
Oh no. Oh, that game's taking a lot of damage. Anthony has avalanche, but doesn't have enough mana. What's your good avalanche?
He's got
one hit.
That's a kill.
Oh, that game goes down.
Nice.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Drought again has no TP for another 30 seconds. Very bad.
Oof, 2 in a row.
Marcy's in trouble too.
Over a top, Raxi raise, but pops the fairy fire. Gonna be able to survive. TP's coming in. Dark Willow did die during all that. I think everyone died in each lane. Someone died in every lane. Curse Crowning coming out from Watchers in maybe trouble. Here comes ANE1. Raises. Rebound comes out. Doesn't quite connect. Oh, the rebound.
That's very, very aggressive. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Pops the sticks. Oh, one more.
Lifesteal.
The lifesteal was almost enough. Dark Willow gets the hit.
It's gonna double the SF though with his raises.
Oh, lands all of them, I think.
A&E is off to a phenomenal start with all these kills and the CS. #1 net worth.
My goodness. There we go. Yep. Beating that mid. Oh, here comes Rolling Thunder coming out. Connects on Anthony. Invis at bottom. Onslaught comes out as well. Trample. Anthony's so tanky though. Raindrop just to some of the damage.
coming in from the Enchantress as well.
Swashbuckle. Toss back into the tower. Anti-social. Oh no. Wow. That tree hits really hard. Jeez.
Wow.
Even level 1
Very
tree.
Anthony, he did not think he was like, I'm not going to die. I'm just going to toss this guy back. And it worked.
It totally worked. That game got the Invis room, but had to use it pretty quickly. Avalanche cancel some of it out. But okay, Arcane Boots on that game. A lot better with the sustain. Maxing out Swashbuckle first.
Yeah, this is such an early Arc Boots as well. And, I mean, you see sometimes they really like to go for the Javelin to get the damage.
Yeah.
Arc
Especially
Boots
if you're
very
going maxing Swashbuckle. If it was Shield Crash, then yeah, that makes sense, Arcane Boots. But not in this case, apparently.
I think it's just because they have so much damage already with the Razor and SF, and they just want to play together.
Oh, true.
The double stack for himself messed up because the other golem was disarmed. So
oh no!
That's so unfortunate.
Okay, that's one of those funny interactions. Up, Hadleyfo comes out. Static Link onto Drow. Onslaught, trample, and Drow goes down. Astarte's in trouble. Avalanche comes out. Toss over onto the Razor. Trample's there. Uproar. Oh, so much damage. Down goes Anti-Social. Down goes Block.
Here, he needs to run. Yeah.
Eye of the Storm's there. Did someone die at top, or they're just there? First Crown, rebound as well.
Oh boy.
No Unleash, but there's the dispose where you needed. Bramble Maze is there, dispose back into the Bramble Maze, do it! Oh, interruption! And down goes
dispose to interrupt the animation. Does not stun anymore, but it interrupts.
Yes. I thought he might throw it back into the Bramble, but it didn't go the right direction for some reason. Anti-Social, oh, perfectly timed Onslaught. TP ended just in time. Down goes Spider. Rolling Thunder comes out. Brax might be in a little bit of trouble.
There's a rebound off. He's in very big trouble.
Yeah, no one to rebound off.
Oh, he's uphill though.
Oh, he got pushed uphill. Oh no! But here comes Watcher. That's a slow from the Frost.
Yeah,
Nova
he's still in trouble.
Jig. Crystal Nova. Braxy. Oh, but gets rooted in place. Someone's TPing in. You can't live. Whoa! Wait! No way! No way! No way! Onslaught cancels. Braxy goes down to ANE1. That was really close. Rotation coming in. Tiny's here. They have the ward, they have vision. Dat game is here. They're so tanky, they're like a full HP. Avalanche toss, tree. Dat game is fine.
There's 3 heroes
Onslaught trample. AND1's coming, but they don't really have any way to follow up. They do get to clear out the ward. Oh, Glock 50 might be in trouble. Watcher has
no Q yet.
Onslaught. Doesn't connect, gives a short one. Bramble Maze catches out on 2 heroes. Curse Crown comes out as well. Pops the ult this time.
Kind of wasted. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane,
Astarte goes down.
again.
Solo. Looks like Anti-Switcher might go down. One more hit. Armor's too strong. Down goes the Primal Beast. Watcher's still here. ANU pops the raid. Doesn't quite connect. Enough. ANU's getting slowed by the Grace.
He's reaching from the
First Crown. Dispose or Heavenly Grace or whatever. That's dispose thingy comes out. Rebound comes out. Bramble Maze gets shot. Doesn't quite connect. Swashbuckle was there. Toss forward. Oh no. Oh no. The Impetus almost takes off. And that pops. Tries to pop. Rolling Thunder not quite enough. Throws out the tree and it takes out that game. The blind tree throw. Anthony mega kill streak.
What a debacle.
Okay, lots of things happened. They just kept coming back in, and I'm sorry, Drow, you died again, and we didn't get to see it. Well, I didn't get to see it. Poor Astarte. Yeah, SF's getting the farm that you really need.
And this is what we expected from white and yellow. We expected them to play this series close, and this is the Tiny getting big. This is much more of the performance we would have hoped for. Well done.
Going for Blink first on the Tiny. Braxy got the Falcon Blade, gonna go for, oh, there's the Avalanche, toss back. Should be a kill, I would expect. Nope, not quite. Here comes the one more hit, rebound, and down goes Watcher. Got maxed out Psychic. Suppose if you're going, yeah, physical DPS, sure.
Dire's structures are
3KB next.
fortified.
That seems great.
Tiny's looking for Shadow Fiend in the jungle, but it's daytime. He sees him.
He knows. Wait, how did he see? Oh, the outpost. Was he too close to the outpost? They're gonna push mid, maybe. They're gonna have to protect Drow for sure. Drow's going for Dragonlance first, as we expect. Unleash is popped with the sidekick, working on the tower. Really quickly taking down the tower. It was at full HP right before we started this.
Yeah, because of that
Psychic
ridiculous
unleash.
R ability. The unleash.
No reason at all. Dire's
We have
middle
smoke
tower's
there. They're
fallen.
rotating around. They're really deep in there. They're gonna flank them. They're like on all sides. Dark Willow's over there.
They're on the other
War
way.
Hero smoke.
They're out of position. That's the other smoke's out of position.
Smoke on
yeah.
smoke. Thugger does get his popped. Tiny gets theirs popped. Swashbuckler catches the mat. Avalanche doesn't quite connect. Perfectly timed. They had vision just in time. Probably rotating around. Smoke is going to get canceled off again. TP gets out of there. Onslaught doesn't actually go anywhere. Charges it up. Doesn't quite hit. Dark Willow is still Spider just chilling out over here. Has the high ground ward. I'm going to take some of your XP if you don't mind. Bedlam. Shadow Fiend pops the ult. It does take away a lot of the Bedlam damage. Pushes them away. Curse Crown does land.
Oh,
Dark
well,
Willow's in
it's
trouble.
dead.
TP out. They able to stop it. They don't. Oh. That was a really gutsy TP. They were not expecting her to be right there.
Yeah. They knew she was gonna be there. They just didn't know how close.
Oh, that's always hard when you have like single target stun. You have to wait till you have vision, and
Yep.
you just don't know.
And SF was scared. He
Onslaught?
thought, oh, hello. Onslaught
The
top.
Glock 50. Didn't. Okay, there's the pulverize coming out past the field, and down
Super
goes Glock
dead.
52 Melee.
The very sad seven
there.
seven stolen damage static link for the Razor.
Curse Crown comes out. They're going on Spider.
swashbuckles.
Pops with Bedlam with the Shadow Round. Rolling Thunder comes out, getting away from there. Spider might be in trouble, probably really in trouble. Gets hit by Rolling Thunder, gets cancelled early. Swashbuckle, and down goes Spider to that game.
Radiant's top tower
Maxed out Swashbuckle. Regen Rune going for Diffusal, so definitely no Javelin. Interesting choice.
Yeah, it's that you see this build sometimes, but usually it's on a 3 position Pangolier, not a 2. It's also worth noting. I don't know if that game is super experienced on this hero or not, because he's every time he has to do a swashbuckle into fog, but like where he's seen the hero like a couple seconds ago, he's not even close. Like some of these swashbuckles are very questionable.
This will be a game he gets to learn. He'll get a little bit better at it this time.
It's a learning phase. That's
There
right.
we go.
Looks like the beast was looking for CM or the Drow bottom, but she's out of there.
Net worth-wise, it's still there's 2K in favor of Banka Cola, but it's fairly even. Drow is definitely still not catching back up. Astarte still at the bottom of the core list. 3 heroes smoke. They're behind the Drow. They want to bait. Oh, all 5 heroes are up here.
poor
Top tower.
Can its
They gotta know
end
it's
be
bait, right?
drawing
There's Braxy. Tombo's way forward.
Probably. And this is about the time you let the tier 1 tower go anyway, so yeah, not surprised. They want mid though. Mid's much more important because they lost their mid already. The wraparound's coming.
They only have the 3 heroes. Can they get a kill? I guess Tiny's there.
Radiant's
A long wraparound.
is under attack.
Smoke's gonna wear off sometime soon.
Yeah, they're going all the way around.
All the way. Well, the tower's not going down. They're all back together. Are they gonna smoke themselves now? I don't see a smoke.
Oh, they found the SF by himself.
Oh god. There's the Curse Crown lands. There's the fear, and down goes AME1. Good catch off. Good pick off.
Bottom tower is under
Rotating
attack.
around a bit more. They're still all there in the enemy
Yep.
jungle.
Just hanging out, getting wards down. 2
don't know.
very redundant wards right next to each other. If they deward 1, they might get both.
Dire's poor top
Oh, they do. That is odd.
Can its end be drawing nigh?
It's nice
Well-
to see every once in a while that these guys make mistakes that I make when as a 1K. It feels good.
It could be on purpose. Maybe we're gonna see a sentry ward that dewards one of them, and then they're gonna feel safe in their jungle.
That's
But
true.
they're not
That's true.
safe. I have no idea. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
They're invis on Tiny. They really want to disrupt
They're coming
this
again?
jungle play.
They have a smoke, but I don't even know. The 2 supports are kind of out here in the front lines.
Oh, he saw the CM. He saw the CM on Tiny. He's gonna go for it.
Bramble Maze doesn't connect. Yeah, she's totally dead. Blink, Avalanche, Toss, and Watch is dead.
Good night.
Spider sees the TPing.
They're out.
Primal Beast, but not gonna be enough. Good catch out from there. Dewards that. Doesn't know the obs wards are there. So smart.
Radiant's middle tower is under
It's gonna be worth
So
it.
smart.
These obs wards here, it's gonna be all worth it. I have a feeling. I have a very strong feeling. Spider's never gonna get to deward them.
And we're looking at that timing we were discussing earlier. The Primal Beast not getting a BKB, obviously, because he is a support, but he's going Blink, which is interesting. This Razor, though, almost has his. That's their timing to fight, is on the Razor BKB. Getting
I guess
close.
if they don't have a blink, the blink on Pingo is not gonna come until after Shari just got defusal, so
I don't know.
they
They
don't
have
have-
the Primal Beast initiated so far away that you may not even need a Blink.
4 hero smoke. It's come out of nowhere.
Ooh, they want to smoke. Here it comes.
Does Onslaught scale with cast range increase? Oh
It
no,
does, but it
Anthony
matters.
has
Oh,
blink.
oh, they see
Oh, there you go. No initiation. You can't instantly onslaught.
Wasn't fast enough. Yeah, you were right.
It's charge up time. I always think it's so cute when they do like the instant onslaught just to get the TP. And it just goes like 2 seconds, 2 units
It is
forward.
very adorable. Yeah.
I would think they give you like at least a starting cast range or starting onslaught range.
Radiant's middle
Like minimum. Yeah.
Yeah, the minority. Could be an interesting change. He's going for shard. After that, rock throw.
I
That's
think
cute.
that probably ended up being good in disguise for Banka because they get the D ward on the ward in the river, and they get the BKB on melee.
Oh, he put the sentry in exactly the right spot. Is it enough? No way. Gonna catch out on Spider. Spider gets taken out. So you get the one ops
He's
ward.
going on the edge.
It's in range of both ops wards. He's too good. Static link onto Enchantress, but she goes
He
the
messed up his
direction.
pathing. He could have kept going.
I thought he got slowed by Enchant,
Yeah,
right?
he got slowed too. Yeah, he could have BKB'd if he wanted to, but good call holding it, I think.
whether accidentally or on
We got the
purpose,
Dark Willow.
Radiant structures
And
have been
that's
fortified.
Spider, you did it. I didn't think you could do it. But come on. Put it in
They got
exactly
Dark
the
Willow.
one spot.
The big important thing was that ward that they dewarded and replaced with their own in the bottom river. That super helpful.
Oh, that's a good point. That's good.
And now they're gonna get the tower anyway.
Just
So they
dive
got
it.
what
There
they
you
wanted.
go.
They just
There you
took, it took a weird route. Yeah.
Under attack.
And the beast steals the last hit, so they can get his blink. Very nice.
go. Aw, they're so thoughtful. Such team players.
Dire's
Starts going. Oh, gonna finish up Hurricane Pike. I guess gotta play
TI
defensive.
too, a lot of support stealing last hits on heroes and towers.
Dire's top tower is
Braxi's
under
got 1k from BKB. Well, SF is so far ahead net worth-wise. Wow.
Yeah, he's super fat.
Mask of Madness, Dragonlance, 1k from BKB. My
That's
God.
why when you looked they were getting a lot of good plays on the side of white and yellow, but this SF is just hitting and hitting and hitting creeps.
Yeah, they're having really, really good fights. They're getting the kills, just not on. Or they're not interrupting SF's farm enough, I guess. 3 kills on SF. That's definitely not nothing.
They're having the same
boy.
issue as last game as well, where they have no physical damage. How do they kill heroes in BKB? Tiny's all magic right now. Drow
Yeah.
only got the Hurricane Pike. No physical damage items.
And it feels like she's gonna need. It feels like she's gonna need a BKB at some point too. Uplink forward, Avalanche.
Here we
2 heroes. Terrorize comes out, but BKB's popped by Melee just in time. One shot comes out. Static link onto Anthony. Anthony's in some serious trouble. There's the
Astarte's
thing.
in
Anthony's
trouble.
so close. Comes in with the onslaught. Gus pushes back. Anthony's actually still alive. Pops it up on the unleash thingy. This goes back. Melee's in trouble. Curse Crown lands and Grieve out. Anthony gets the kill into Melee. Pistol Maiden pops the
TP
ult.
wasn't in time for the
Fires in so
Drow.
close. Trample a bit. Here comes Braxi. SF pops the ult. Fear onto Braxi, and Braxi goes down. What?
Oh no,
What?
it's 4 dead.
That's such a weird fight.
And right in front of the pit. Guess where they're going?
1 for 4.
Yep, and the Drow was TPing out over north of the Roche pit. Was 1 hit from the Pango away from getting out on the TP, and just
Oh,
could
no,
not.
I missed
It was
that.
about 0.1 seconds short.
I thought they were doing so good because they didn't lose the Tiny. They didn't lose Anthony. They had they had Razor pursue the whole time.
Yeah, the Inch and the Drow were isolated to the north of the Roche pit, and they got picked off back there.
Oh,
They were not in position with the rest of the team where Razor was dying to the Marcy, unfortunately. Just bad positioning. Now this lead's getting bad.
there goes 6k now. Top 3 slots now in favor of Banka Cola's cores. Spider going for what's everyone doing? Up, Frost Nova. I mean, whatever. Frostbite on there.
Oh, here comes the roll on Marcy. Or sorry,
Okay.
Inch. It's Inch.
Chance coming
Understood.
out. Does avoid one of them. Nice jukes.
He's
Throw
moving.
jukes.
He's grooving.
I love it. There we go, lining it up. Is it going to be enough? Oh, does land. One of them does land. Watch
Well, the
Buckle. They needed the
reinitiate-
2-hero avalanche. Toss back on there with the Gus as well. Curse Crown's going to connect onto that game. Does land, multi-shot. Watcher is
They
still
didn't get
there.
enough damage on the CM though. They need to be
There's
careful.
the
The rotations are
frostbite.
coming.
Bedlam comes out, but there's nobody around. Static Link onto Anthony. Onslaught comes in with the trample, doing so much work. Pulverize comes out. Oh, just throwing him into the ground. Anthony's 7-time streak ended. Terrorize comes out. This time hits on just the SF. They're all here. TP's out. They don't have a way to interrupt it.
Drow.
There comes
Go for
Drow.
kill.
Takes
Look at
out
two.
2
Wow.
heroes. Huge double kill. Tips.
That's a 1 for 3. Nice play by white and yellow.
What a turnaround. I thought they were going to kill Drow and then get the other 2 out for free. Wow.
She got a huge multi-shot off of both supports, and they just exploded. They're
Okay.
both low armor, very vulnerable to multi-shot.
They definitely needed that. Astarte gets back up with the top net worth on her team. Oh, they're going to come here, looking for it. There is the pig poke pushing forward. Feral Maze doesn't connect.
Ooh.
The rebound doesn't connect.
She can get the dispose still, maybe.
Not quite.
No.
Oh, there's the thing. It does come back. Psychic is there with the BKB. Meloy's in so much trouble. Rolling Thunder comes in this time. Spider might be in a little bit of trouble. Psychic is there.
Oh,
Backseat.
SF's here.
BKB's going to wear off pretty soon. So close. Onslaught comes forward. It does end up finishing off Spider. Pulverize hits on
Oh no, the
Drow.
Drow.
Oh, and Drow goes down. Wait, tips? Don't. What was the tips for that? Come on.
Here come the tips, baby.
No, Braxy. Be careful, Braxy. We have Blink on there. There, the cute little onslaught. Blink, little onslaught forward. Braxy has the dispose, but okay. There's the mana gets drained away.
Braxy just barely gets out, but yeah, they did not. I don't think they understood that the Primal Beast had Blink yet. Now they know.
And it's so weird. Just Blink forward in a tiny little onslaught.
Yeah, because he's a support. Yeah, but this is
Yeah.
actually a very smart pickup on a support Primal Beast. It gives you, like, it lets you get into weird positions to onslaught with. I kind of like it.
Oh yeah. Primal Maze.
They're going.
it's
SF has
not
BKB
gonna
should be
connect.
fine.
Very good jukes by anyone. Doesn't actually walk into any brambles. I would have walked into a bramble for sure. Anti-socials here. Blink forward. Polarize on 1 hero. RC is in a little trouble. Does not have
RC 's in
BKB.
trouble.
There's the Requiem coming out. Down goes Braxy. Terrorize hits on 2 heroes with the trample. That's cute as
It's a good
well.
fear, but it's too late. Can they get the Primal Beast with the tiny? It looks like
Spider.
that could be dangerous. Though.
Enchant is there. Bramble catches out onto anyone. BKB is popped just in time. Avalanche spots on your life. Might do enough. Crystal Minions gonna go
Ramos
down.
here.
Watchers
Oh.
gets taken out. Spider goes in as well. Double kill for Shadow Fiend. Rolling Thunder coming in this time. Catching out onto 2 heroes. Astarte gets bounced around
Double
again.
kill.
Double kill for their DVD on that game. Static Link takes out Astarte. Ultra kill for anyone. BKB is there. Oh, the blink just in time. The
It's an
delayed.
ultra kill for Tiny, or for Shadow Fiend rather. Tiny got his blink, but it was not, or his BKB, but it was not in time for that fight. It arrived
1,
just at the
2,
end.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give
Yep,
him the
4, 4.
rampage. Eloy's going for Halberd. Okay. Being smarter, not going for just Scepter or Refresher or whatever. Columbia's going for Shard, almost has it. That game has something flying out. Probably a blink. Yes, has blink flying out.
I would expect.
He's there. Oh, what are they gonna do? They have the BKB there. Anthony is gonna has BKB as well, so they got 2 BKBs. Drow.
They want to
is
try to kill this
so
Pango,
far.
but he's out. Yeah. They think there's vision in the bottom jungle, but there's not.
So Astarte's still really far from that BKB. It's
Yep.
gonna be wow, and that means she's not gonna be able to get any damage until that point either.
Yeah, she did the right thing last fight. She showed up very late and tried to multi-shot for damage and get out, but just was not able to get away from the incredible catch of Octocola.
Not so much at this point.
Radiant's top tower
Anyone's
has
going for. Oh, they
got
take out
Meloy.
Meloy.
tower is under
BKB was used. I don't know how that happened, but yay.
Drow's in
TPing
trouble
top things
now.
are happening. I was in a 2 BKBs pop at ANE1. The Astarte's TPing out is going to be quickly enough. There's the unleash getting used. They do take down that game. Oh my goodness. Crystal Bane's over high by Spider. Pops directly and BKB's there on Anthony. Anthony won't actually go down. Toss is back. SF's in some serious trouble. Anyone might lose their first life. Down goes Spider. Anthony's courier is dead. SF is still not dead.
SF still. He's fine.
Oh, 3 seconds until Aegis. Oh no! Why'd you multi-shot? Oh, what did you do?
Oh, it was so close to the timing though. But they're gonna get him anyway. I
Huge
think.
gust comes out. Okay, they do take down Watcher.
Well, but Drow might die for that mistake
Masquerade
though. Yeah, Drow's gonna
Stark
die
goes
for
down. Oh, okay. Requiem, they do take out SF.
it. Do they see the Primal Beast? He's gonna go for it. Is he gonna blink out?
Wait, why
Yes.
is he staying there? I don't get it.
What? They didn't see each other.
What?
Wow.
I
didn't.
wanna see that again. What?
What a juke, actually.
How? Okay, Enchantress, you want to come back over? You want to come back over? No?
Ops, no. Ops didn't put the ops down. Oh, she sees him, though.
Okay, now she's in. Link forward, trample
He's
comes in, onslaught. Oh, first up away though. It's a first up avalanche, toss, and he might actually go down. Pops the onslaught, throws the rock forward. The heals is too much. Pulverize, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they got it.
That was so cute.
So Drow would have probably had her BKB, if not right now, very close if they had not messed up the timing. It was very close, but they just barely were off.
Maybe they, yeah, it's so hard to know, maybe because there was just 1 second. It was literally at 1 second.
It was on 0. It was on 0.
It was on 0, okay.
The tooltip, yeah.
Because the tooltip is like 1 second off, isn't it? It's like, oh, I hear something at top.
He has
Aloy,
BKB, but he's
BKB's popped. They both pop BKB. Shadow Clink comes out. Pig pull, push
I don't think they have the damage to BKB, yeah. So
BKB's
another
off.
wasted charge. Yeah, it's not that it's a second off. It's that it goes from like 0 and 59 milliseconds or whatever down to 0 proper.
Oh, so like when
So
it
goes
turns
from,
to 0 on the
so
tool
one
tip.
second left, it's like 1.99 seconds left down. You know.
Oh, okay, so it shows 0 when it's not technically, it's not like literally it's 0.
When it's literally over, it's just almost over. Yeah.
Got it. Ah. Well, they tried. I hope it's
I mean,
okay,
that was
SRK.
0.5,
This
they're
happens.
still down 8K. See if they get a good rune here top. Just region.
800 from BKB for the Drow. Anthony is going for Scepter. First half there. What we got? First half. Yule's finished up on the Dark Willow. Braxy going for Deso. Okay. I was thinking maybe more Basher, but like I say, yeah, if you need to pick someone off really quickly, the instant damage is probably better. Melee got the Halberd. Crystallis on A&E1. First party. Oh, wait. Basher on Pango. Whoa.
Basher on Pango. Yep. Cancel those BKB TPs.
4 shards on the side of Banka Cola. Oh, is something happening? No, they're just making noises. I hear tramples just for fun.
He's just hanging out.
Shards. Razor got a shard. What was Razor shard again? That's... Oh, okay.
The B shard is the tree throw. Yeah, or the rock throw, rather.
Oh, no,
He
the
throws rocks
Razor
and then
shard.
spits into 3 more rocks and they all stun.
The Razor shard thingy. That's like... A targeted spell does stuff.
Oh, the razor shard. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It reacts to single targets either. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Marcy.
Braxy comes in. He uses single target thing. It's like coming in trample as well. Braxy possibly could be doing so much lifesteal with the sidekick. It's gonna be enough, maybe. So close,
The
not quite.
drain, and now they're in trouble in the backline with Willow as well.
Oh god, Dark Willow's gonna go down. Pops the Shadow Realm. TP's out, but the Pulverize comes out and down goes.
Nice try. Yeah, the razor shard it does a reaction damage to when you get single targeted, either by spells or also by attacks too.
Yeah, it did it right then from the dispose. The
Yes,
dispose
it
of the
reacts on
single target
spells as well. Yeah.
That was cute. So they all have shards except for SF. I guess they'll give SF the one from Roche Kit.
Dire's bottom tower
The SF one, it has a cooldown, right? The fear thing, like that consumes souls. It's like a 3-second cooldown before you can use it again.
Yes. Yes.
It'd be
I
OP if
believe
it was
so.
like no cooldown.
He doesn't have the shard yet, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I'm sure you'd argue that just wait for the next rush.
Yeah. He can just wait for next roast. Exactly. He's got Silver Edge though, just on the way on the courier.
Radiant's top tower
I want to see Walking Freezing Field from CM. That'll be cute.
BKB's up on Drow. We'll have hypothermia soon. That's a very good timing with
Yes.
hypothermia and BKB. That hypothermia stuff is ridiculous.
That's what I was thinking. Like should she consider getting that before BKB when she was so far away?
No,
But
she
she got
has to have
BKB.
BKB.
when she's there. Almost at hypothermia.
Oh, cover your eyes.
Stuff.
Dire's bottom tower
Roche up
Stuff against
in
the stuff is
4
Radiance. I mean, they're
seconds.
farming their own jungle, but they're having a hard time getting tier 3 neutral items right now. Looks like they only have 2. They just got the quiver now.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, tier 2.
Quiver can allow the Drow to burst like a support if they can get onto like the angle on them really fast. So yeah, she's gonna take that.
Does it like it only applies to the first?
It's only the first hit, yeah. But if you can get the quiver hit plus a couple more hits, then the supports
Okay.
just die instantly.
I was like, it doesn't apply to the multi-shot every hit in a multi-shot, right? Like, does it even apply on the first multi-shot wave, or is it only auto attacks?
I don't believe it affects multi. I think they changed it to no longer affect any of the
Dire's bottom tower
anything that works like that. Like it doesn't work on cleave or whatever. If you have Sven, for example, it only affects the original hit.
Oh yeah, the whole instant attack thing.
They're using the illusion rune to scout. They really want to take the smoke fight.
They already used one of them, and so they knew it was an illusion. They already like wasted a lot of stuff on it. Roach is here.
Yep.
Therefore, hero smoke there. They know that
And they kill
there's
the
people in
beast
there.
first.
Avalanche
want it.
toss. Gus comes out. Doesn't have a BKB, and down goes antisocial.
Quiver hit does so much damage. On the back line's the roll though by the Pango.
go. Did you catch out the Dark Willow?
he did not
Seismic
make
there,
it.
onto there. Terrorize comes out,
Yes.
Requiem comes out, BKB gets pop on 2 heroes. They're gonna keep pursuing, trying to get the Avalanche toss coming back out. Terrorize comes out, it does hit onto
He's in trouble.
Throw BKB. Unlace coming out, Dispose pulls back, Meloy's in trouble, it's in serious trouble. Bedlam comes out and down goes Meloy. Swashbuckle is there, but Hypebeast Army is doing so much work.
Drow.
That game. Drow. Coming into their own, they catch out SF this time. If it is doing a lot of work. Hypothermia. Gus. Oh, they take out and he won. The Requiem can't even get a kill. CM pops the ult. Oh! The walking ult. Spider goes down. Oh my gosh, no way.
Oh my god.
Glock 50 goes down. Drow didn't go down. That would have been ridiculous.
Oh man, that could have been a game-winning fight for white and yellow. But the Marcy went back to mid to get the wave out while they were going to Roche hypothetically, and was not there to cancel the ultimate. And Drow did not have Gust.
Oh,
Man,
that was
so unfortunate.
In the forced halfway, I'm very glad Drow backed off.
It's still a great fight for white and yellow though. They closed the gold lead by 4K.
They've proven they can win fights. That they're not. They won't get, and Drow can do damage.
Yeah.
I mean, Braxy's there. Braxy's still working on the Deso.
They're gonna go right back to Roche, but they have no SF yet.
How are they gonna combat? How could either team get Roche? At this point, they're each gonna.
It's low. If white and yellow, if Banka Cola just like smokes in casually and they don't catch it in time, that's an easy take. They have a ton of damage.
Ugh, seems so tough. SF still got
And
10
both
seconds.
teams have to hover around the pit and pray they don't walk under vision.
BKB
Like
almost up on Drow.
See the sentry of this ward. Very nicely
Oh, they
done.
know. Frostbite comes out. Onslaught coming in. Catching onto there. Trample as well. And Darkle is going to use the Yules. Not going to die just yet. Rolling Thunder comes out. Braxy pops the BKB. Oh no. They get the Terrorize out onto the Primal Beast. Primal Beast going to go down. Watcher goes down to Braxy. Starter takes down Primal Beast. Buyback from CM.
Force the BKB on Razor. That's
Thunder
really
comes in.
bad.
Anthony has Scepter. Okay. A&E1 is here. Silver Edge. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to take Roche. Oh, okay. He's going for it.
Just go in, yeah.
They just showed themselves, so this is probably a terrible idea. Blink forward, Avalanche toss with the Tree Ball and
Oh my
takes down Watcher.
They need to hurry and get in here though.
Pops the Requiem. Oh, that was really good timing. Take Aegis, the force
And
staff.
get him on the way out though.
Okay. Can't put so many
Buyback
shots coming out.
Beast.
BKB's popped on there. Buyback from Primal Beast. Got the Sentry. Tiny.
Oh, this
Anthony
up
could
is
blink
dangerous.
in. Avalanche doesn't quite connect. There's the Hushbuckle. Next to the Mount Onslaught comes back in.
Nice.
Instant
They blink
TP.
out too, that's
That was
clever.
so good. And the Overseal Totem, that was so cool. Swashbuckle goes down though to a Starte.
Dead.
The Oracle is there with the Shadow Ram doing Bedlam damage onto it. Should die eventually, but still alive somehow. Yule's still alive. Ultra shot coming
The
out.
Razor.
Terrorize. Oh, gets canceled just in time. Dies just barely in time. Pulverize comes
Drow's
out.
in trouble.
1, 2, 3.
Is under
But so much impetus coming out from the Enchantress. Starte does go
But the
down.
Drow wasn't-
81 might be in
Tiny
trouble.
wasn't protect the Drow.
Has 2 lives. The Unleash doing so much work. There's the break onto there. As Primal Beast goes down. Second life for SF
Turnaround.
coming.
Oh my god.
First hit, Bash.
Tiny's mana. He cannot.
More staff.
He can't avalanche him. This-
Oh
that's the
no!
way to-
Takes down Braxy. Has
Ah, there it
3
is.
seconds. 3 seconds Silver Edge, but you're under boards anyway. Full team wide.
Fight for white and yellow. Huge comeback.
Such a good fight. Enchantress, Glock 50, or Thugger, you did so
She's
much
doing a
work.
ton of damage. It's an inch with the impetus, almost as high a farm as
You're just
the
like
Marcy
sitting
now.
here like the whole time, just wailing on them, from far away. They're just going everywhere else because they're not just ignoring her. Wow.
Yeah, dude, this inch is getting super farm from all these kills as well. She's gonna look at this. She's going for the orchid now on the Enchantress.
And these BKB cooldowns are starting to get shorter or longer.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm
the durations
surprised
are
they're
getting
not
longer and longer.
Yeah, they're getting low. I'm surprised she's not going BKB. Yep, she queued up the BKB just now an inch, but she's going orchid first.
Orchid. Wow, so they used a lot of stuff there.
The Drow was allowed to die because the Tiny chased down a fairly irrelevant Primal Beast kill, but other than that, pretty much a perfect fight from white and yellow.
And the Basher on
Oh, CM's
Braxton is so good.
Blink, Ava, toss, tree, through throw.
There we go.
That volley is so strong against these supports.
With Crystallis now. Going for Daedalus.
This is getting scary for Banka Cole. We may go to a game 3.
Meloy and Spider just walk past each other. Hello, nothing to see here. No big deal. But Spider knows. Blink. Oh, blink on Dark Willow. Yules, Curse Crown. Meloy pops BKB. Not gonna risk it.
another
Not gonna
BKB.
chance it.
Now, he was already down to 6 seconds,
Yeah.
so it's not a big deal, but also that means that they can invade like the triangle right now, for example, and they really don't want to stop it.
Tiny is crazy tanky. Astarte has BKB going for Silver Edge as well. Braxy's pretty tanky going. Oh, Link Avalanche doesn't quite connect. Good reaction time. Pie
Nice
Primal.
blink.
Tower is under
Oh, they got him with the
Oh,
blink
his
fuels on.
Yules. There's Chris Crown. Bedlam comes out on the top
He's
board,
out.
just out of range. What?
Nice, nicely done.
Good timing. Braxy couldn't quite get the dispose off.
Radiant's bottom tower.
It's kind of incredible that White and Yellow's won like 3 fights in a row, and they're still down. I mean, they've traded a lot of heroes for it, but they're still down 5k. It's quite a lot.
Pelting Radiant's bottom tower.
It is crazy that way. They seem like they're winning all the fights now. I'm definitely getting worried for.
The problem is the SF is huge. They just leave him for last to kill everybody else. The other heroes don't have nearly as much net worth or survivability.
Yeah.
Can its end be drawing
And it doesn't seem like SF can kill anyone, can kill people quickly enough.
has fallen.
Yeah, he doesn't have. I mean, if you look at him, he has the same problem that we were mentioning about the sniper last game. He has no damage items. His Silver Edge is his only damage item. Mask of Madness, kind of, but the rest of it is utility or survivability.
Their structures are fortified
They
against
forced the
all
glyph.
They really want to force them back force Banka Cola back to their base, but
top tower is under
Tiny gonna get vision.
might be in trouble.
Rock's gonna. Oh, there we go. Tiny might
is
be in a little bit
really
trouble when Thunder comes in. BKB's popped. Psychic is there. Static Link, but it gets KO'd so early on. Avalanche is there. Spider's there. They're gonna just hang back in their base.
They need to get out very slowly here. Yeah, they need to leave.
under attack.
Wow. That was funny. Multi-shot push back Pengo. And Tree Volley coming out. Oh, wow. Half hits Pengo. Blink out perfectly timed, avoids the onslaught. Avalanche or Tree Volley.
Oh, they don't fight. I don't
Pass
think they
the
want to
field.
fight.
BKB
This
top of the
is
two of them. Terrorize doesn't hit
dangerous.
anyone. Oh, but Primal Beast gets taken out like crazy. Dot game. What does he do? Denki missed. No. He has BKB, but he has no items. No skills available. He can't do anything.
She's just dead.
Aloy has BKB off cooldown now, so now it's done. Or it's on cooldown, so they can't do anything. But Watcher takes down, then Watcher takes down Braxy as well. 2 heroes.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
It's a white.
I'm so confused. Triple kill for Watcher. Triple kill for Watcher.
Yes, they had a good extraction moment right there where they did not have to take that fight, and they should have known better because Tiny was half HP and everyone was coming back. But they just did not respect the fight on Banka enough, and this Willow could be dead if he doesn't respect the SF enough.
They had such a. I thought they did great. They blinked away. They avoided a lot of the stuff, and they were nobody had
The
died. They
SF
could have been.
they had no detection down at the time, and the SF just walked right at the throw and right-clicked her. Just killed her by himself.
Have to see this.
Well, there goes the mid tower. Goes buyback.
There's going to be more
Buyback
buybacks gonna
wise,
be
yeah,
needed.
they have buybacks if they need to. You give up the racks. 20 seconds for Enchanters, 20 seconds for Drow. They lose mid, melee. Penka will finish off the range one. Rival Maze catches onto SF, but who really cares? Curse Crown is there. Has Satanic, pops Satanic to ignore the Curse
Oh my
Crown.
god, he almost killed. Is the Willow going to die? Oh my gosh, she's so low.
Wait, what'd she almost die from? I wasn't.
It was the full hit swashbuckle and the rock throw from the primal beast.
Oh gosh.
Those two by themselves nearly killed her. No
They take
buybacks
down-
needed though from White and Yellow. That's pretty good.
They lost 2 racks, but the X-Post, that is better than.
Oh, here we go again.
I know.
I mean, still, we've seen that White and Yellow can more or less take fights at this much of a net worth disadvantage in the past. If they just, that last fight was really bad positioning. If they can just get a little better, then they might be able to claw this game back.
They definitely have the damage. With the tree volley, with Braxy taking out a specific person, with the
Yeah,
Starkey
they
not
have
getting jumped on,
monstrous amounts of damage.
have the damage.
And it's damage that goes through BKB importantly. Even if they BKB on these heroes like SF and on Razor, they could, if the Razor goes too far forward thinking he can BKB and like use that to soak damage, he's wrong. Because they have damage that doesn't matter. Physical damage that doesn't care about halberd evasion. That's the big thing. Tree throw and multi-shot.
4 hero smoke now.
Oh, this could be dangerous.
CM's going for BKB.
They
Spider's in
Willow's
trouble.
She has no buyback.
Oh god, and she goes down to the trample. Gus, but they're gonna BKB take out Primal
Holy crap.
Beast. Physical damage. Oh, and on the Razor too, who has BKB, but what's she gonna do? There's a disarm there onto the Drow. She's even BKB, but couldn't do it. SF's in the middle of things, getting stunned, and SF's gonna go. Oh, Pop is here, he's still alive. What in the world? They take down a start take. Tree Volley coming out. Watcher's still alive somehow. SF goes down. Braxy's getting kited so much. Off. The Enchantress buys back on the TPN, but cancels it. They were on
The only
edge.
so far as Inch, they don't have SF for the tower dam, but this Inch, she needs to be very careful. She could be in trouble here.
Buyback from Tiny, buyback from Braxy.
Yep.
Can't just push back.
If they can catch them on the way
I
out,
can
that's
see it
really
bring
important. They
forward,
really
the
need to
kick
get these
out.
catches.
Tree volley. Not quite. Close enough.
When is the Roche? Roche is up in 45 seconds, and SF's not up for 68. If they could sit in the pit and get it on just the right timing, this might be good.
Yeah, if it's an instant roast.
Radiant's middle
It's an
tower
instant round.
is under attack.
Wow.
If it's
Yeah.
the May respawn timer. Yes.
Yeah. So Anthony has yeah, that was
That was
probably
supposed to be-
totally melted.
this-
That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
this Drow has had a lot of like very poor multi-shots, and that was another example where the multi-shot didn't hit anybody. If she could just have hit the multi-shot on one hero, I think that fight goes completely differently. Just
Well,
very
she was
unfortunate.
kind of stuck in that point that she got disarmed by the swashbuckle, and then she popped BKB afterwards, so she couldn't dispel it, and so she couldn't attack. But she was like in
but
the
you
middle
could
of
use
the
the
fight.
multi-shot during that.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like
and-
she multi-shot it, but she couldn't do anything else. So she was, and so she couldn't like
Yeah,
change the
yeah.
direction. She was kind of stuck at that point.
Well, what I'm saying is she split the wickets. She actually only hit, she hit nobody. If she would have hit one hero, it would have been, I think, a completely different fight. The Tiny probably lives, and so does the Marcy.
Oh, everyone was so close, and the SF was so close, and Watcher was so close.
Yep. It was, there's a lot of close calls in this game for White and Yellow. If they can just get one fight that works perfectly, like, they can still win this game 22k down. Like, the net worth advantage does not describe how this game is going right now.
We got tier 4 items. So now we got some big stuff coming out. Spell Prism there. Flicker. Oh, Flicker on Primal Beast will be good. Trickster Cloak on Pango is great. Telescope on Enchantress. So much longer cast range and attack range. I love it.
Yeah, that's actually really, it's actually really good specifically for the attack range. The impetus
yeah.
shots are going to do so much damage.
And it helps Drow too because it's the air. It's the aura. It's great
Yeah.
for everyone. And the Dark Willow.
Dark Willow less so, because what her role has been, it seems, is to blink in and heals people and get her ulti off. Although it will help with the fear, yeah. And Roche is about to respawn. They're right in the pit, and they may get contested. Tiny has
5 seconds. Spider.
Tiny's
Oh,
very-
blinks away.
nice blink.
It blinks the perfect direction, so they don't actually catch her up.
Oh, they got
Show
the
catch.
edge, though.
Gets the sun, but the gust comes up perfectly in time. There's BKBs. 3 BKBs popped. Fear comes out.
Inch
Started there on the
gonna
SF. Down goes Glock. They catch out.
Nope.
Start to get a
Inch
little
gonna
chance.
get a-
Oh,
she got
the
bashed.
swashbuckle. Bash. And Starte
is
goes
big
down.
trouble.
That's huge. Spider's still out of there. Blinks the right direction. Nice work.
Drop
Tango.
item. She
TP. No stun.
Dash.
Nice work.
The
RNG.
drop on item. She did not say buyback. This is the game.
Oh no.
We're just going high ground.
She finished up Silver Edge, I guess.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, she finished.
Okay.
Well,
Need a big tree volley. Braxy pops BKB. Terrorize is coming out. Tree volley comes out. Pango takes a lot of damage. Down goes Spider.
they
This
lost
time
the ball.
Braxy's gonna work it on. Pango is so close, but doesn't quite die. Pulverize interrupts everything, and down goes.
it's got to be the game. GG.
That's gotta be it. Yep. GG's called. It's just Anthony now.
Radiant's middle tower has
Shivas.
fallen.
TikTok.
Played.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Well,
Cole looking very strong, actually.
they take it 2-0. Banka Cola.
Big 2-0. Yeah. Now I need to do some admin stuff and let all the teams know, so I'll be right back.
Okay. See you. Well, that's the end of this series, everyone. We'll have the next series. Banka Cola will face off up against C-Dub Esports. We'll be taking a break until then. I don't know what time it will be. I might stop and start my stream. I don't actually know. Okay, congrats to Banka Cola 2-0ing White and Yellow. Okay. Yeah, we're doing things. I'll be turning off for now, and we'll be getting back on in like half an hour or something. Both teams are taking their break at the moment. Yep.